Okay, so welcome to Euron, everyone. So I believe I'm audible and visible to all of you. So please ping me inside a chat if you are able to see me. Okay, so Prakhar is saying fine. So I'm audible and visible. Everyone is pinging. Hemant, Murli, Kunal, Naveen, Gantesh, Manoj, so many people. Okay, fine. Sputi, fine. Dubey, Ved, okay, Deep. Okay, so I'm audible and visible. So let's start with the session first of all. And before that, so let me talk about myself a little bit because you all are going to spend a lot of time, not just a couple of hours, but so much time with me. So I believe uh, I should give my introduction. And after that, so I'm going to talk about Euron platform. So today's session is going to be a induction session, by the way. So we are not going to talk about anything technical, by the way. With respect to this particular batch, but we'll be talking about Euron, we'll be talking about support services, we'll be talking about the ecosystem of a Euron, we'll be talking about what and all facilities you all will be able to get and how we are going to conduct this entire classes in a live mode. And obviously after a live class, you all will be able to ask any kind of a doubt, you will be able to share your screen, you will be able to unmute yourself. So we have all kind of a feature and facilities. And in terms of asking a question, so there is no limitation, there is no boundary. You can ask any kind of a question, a personal question, a professional question, a question related to a problem that you are facing, maybe in your life, maybe in your project, any kind of a guidance. So I'm okay with every kind of a question. Yeah, seeing you live after 4 years. Okay, thank you, Akshat. Yeah. So shall we start with the intro, guys? Everyone, yeah. Shall we start? Okay. So in chat, everyone. Okay, fine. So let's start with my introduction first. So my name is Anshu Kumar, by the way. I think it's visible on a screen. And I will be your mentor for this entire batch. No one else, means literally no one else is going to take even a single class in this entire batch. And yeah, so similar kind of a batch we are running. A lot of like a different kind of a batches we are running. So we always make sure that if one mentor is assigned for that particular batch, so that particular mentor and only that particular mentor is going to take care of this entire batch. Because if we are going to change a mentor, then in that case it creates a lots of frictions and kind of a bottleneck. And we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. So I will be your mentor and my name is Ranchu Kumar. I have in total 11 year of experience. By December it is going to be a 12 year in total inside the IT industry, or you can say as an entrepreneur, as a developer. So I have started my career in 2014, and yeah, so we are sitting in 2025. So in total 12 years of experience I have. And when I have started my career, so I have started working with Wipro, then I have worked with Deloitte, then I have worked with a Verizon lab, then I have worked with a ENY, and in between, so obviously multiple clients with different companies. And when I have started my career, so I have started my career as a SAP Bev Dynapro developer. So I was doing a coding in Java. Then eventually I shifted myself into a big data. Even big data was pretty much new at that point of a time, and I have started teaching since then. So teaching wise, in total, I have 7 to 8 years of experience out of this 11 year of total IT experience. And then eventually I have started my own startup where I have raised funding, and then after that, that startup has been acquired by one of the big company, which is a unicorn company. Soon you will be able to see its public listing as well. I believe we all are aware about it. Many of you are like mostly aware about it. So that's my introduction. I'll be talking about more and more, and again, you will be able to find out more about these things going forward. But yeah, that's a small story that I have to tell as an entrepreneur, as a techie. And yeah, so since last 8 years, so continuously I'm teaching. Plus, I'm building a lot of things which I'm going to demonstrate in today's class itself, that what we have built. So let me share my screen. Good to see you after a long time in live class. Okay. Anyhow, I'm available in live classes, so maybe you have missed a couple of it. I don't know. It's awesome. Thank you. So I believe my screen is visible to everyone, right? Everyone? Yeah. Is it visible? Okay. So let's talk about Euron, and then I'll be talking about your batch, Generative AI Certification Bootcamp 2.0. So see guys, as a Euron, we always believe in not just building a LMS platform, so where you can come, you can attend the classes, and then you will go, because there are so many other platforms which is trying to provide a same thing. We are trying to build something different over here. So we are trying to build a ecosystem for a learning, because when you are trying to learn something, right? So it's not like you just need a lectures, and especially if I'll talk about a tech upskilling, right? We all are here for tech upskilling. We all are trying to learn generative AI, maybe a data science, maybe a data analytics, maybe a big data, maybe a cloud, maybe an ops, so many things, right? So many things we all are trying to learn. So technically we are into a tech upskilling. Now, when we are trying to upskill ourselves or maybe reskill ourselves, either of these things are possible, because some of you are fresher, some of you are dropout, some of you are coming from a non-technical background, some of you are coming from a technical background, but you are trying to make a transition into some different domain or maybe into some different technology. So we all are coming from a variety of a background, not just from one single background. And this is where these ecosystems are relevant. And especially in an age of AI, right? So it's not just a lectures that we need around that. So we need so many things. And this is where this entire Euron ecosystem comes into a picture, which is going to help you out in your journey. So I will be talking about, I'll take not more than like a 15-20 minute of your time. So don't worry. Yeah. So I'll be talking about all of these things in a step-by-step manner, that how you will be able to utilize all of these system going forward, and continuously we all will be using it. Yeah, we all will be using it. So it's not like it's just a product or it's just an application that we have. No, we all are going to use it, and very soon, today itself, you all will be able to find out its usefulness. Part number one. Then I'll be talking about your batch, that how we are going to move into your batches, what kind of a service, support, facilities, help, hand holdings you all will be able to get, where you will be able to get, what is a medium. So let's suppose you will be able to get a doubt maybe in between weekdays. So how you will be able to reach out to us, how we are going to clarify your doubts in a live classes. So obviously it's pretty much simple. So after live classes, we have a raise hand option. I believe you all are able to see a raise hand option. Yes, everyone? Yeah. Are you able to see a raise hand option in the bottom section? Yeah. So right after my lecture, and even in between my lecture, we are going to talk a lot through a chat, as you all are doing it. I believe you all have a chat access. But right after live classes, means every lecture, let's suppose I'm going to give a lecture for 2 hours. After that, you can raise your hand. If you would like to share your screen, you can share your screen. We have that facility. If I have to take a control of your screen, so maybe you are trying to solve something, but maybe you are not able to do it, right? Even after giving you instruction, I'll take a control from my side, and then I'm going to fix that issue inside your system. And obviously, everything is going to happen in a conversational mode. So we will talk and we'll do it. It's not like we'll just live inside a chat boxes, by the way. Yeah. So now, let's start with the Euron ecosystem. So obviously inside a Euron ecosystem, you will be able to find out a tons of courses. Day before yesterday itself, we have completed 1 year of Euron. So here, if you'll come and if you'll check, you will be able to find out in total 65 courses and 96 projects. Inside our courses, again, we have a lot of projects, but we are not counting that. We are just talking about a separate project. So in just 1 year of time, this is something that we are able to publish. And very soon, you will be able to see that this number is going to be 3x, 4x, maybe in a year of time. So this year, that is a target that we have given to ourselves, and we are working for it day and night. So here, learning wise, you will be able to find out everything. So even we have a data structure algorithm classes taken by a Google mentor, right? We have a development classes, we have AI ML classes, we have a interview batches. So many interview batches we have already concluded. So many live classes we have already concluded. We have so many self-paced courses as well. Some of those courses are incomplete. We are trying very, very hard to complete that. And soon you will be able to see that completion as well. But yeah, plus this batch is a second batch, or not a second batch, name wise only it is a second batch, but yeah, so I think we have already launched 5 to 6 batches in a year of time itself with respect to a generative AI with a different name. So name was not same, but yeah, so this is like a fifth or sixth time we are launching this batch just in a 1 year of time because of a demand from your side. So you people have told us that, okay, you should launch this one because everyone is like looking for a generative AI. Every company is asking for a generative AI. So keeping that in a mind and depends upon the demand, we keep on launching these batches again and again and again. Plus we keep on bringing projects and self-paced courses with different mentors. Okay. Now here, so learning wise, we have enough. Courses wise, we have enough and we are continuously working on it, and you will be able to see a stream of the courses throughout the year. As simple as that. But while we are learning, right? While we are learning, and especially when we are talking about learning in an age of AI, so we need AI, obviously. Yeah, there are so many AI system which is available out there: ChatGPT, Perplexity, Cloud Sonnet, Gemini, Facebook Llama models. So there are so many AI available out there. Obviously, some of them are free. Some of them are coming with Airtel subscription. For example, Perplexity. So they have made Perplexity free for all the Airtel user for an entire year. But after a year, obviously, they are going to charge you. ChatGPT, so I think by 4th of November, so ChatGPT 399 plan is going to be free. This is the announcement that ChatGPT has made. But again, after a year, they are going to charge you. But here, our learner should not, right? Or our learners should not face any kind of a friction, whether things are going to be free or things are going to be paid. Keeping that in a mind, so we have built our own AI system, Yuri. So if you are going to click on Yuri, right, here you will be able to find out nothing less a chat, nothing less than a chat GPT. So even in chat GPT, what you will do, you will be able to get an access of a GPT-5 model, GPT-4 model. Exact same model is available over here to all of you, right? Without any kind of a restriction, I would say. So you can select and you can start chatting with this model. You can even do a real-time web search by clicking it over here. You will be able to generate images. You will be able to even execute a code over here. And again, doesn't matter what worlds is doing, but yeah, so the best that you deserve, the best that you're looking for will be available to you inside a Euron ecosystem, because we know that maybe things will be free for 1 year, but after that what, right? After that what? So where our people will go, where our student will go. So keeping that in a mind, so we have created a Yuri ecosystem where you will be able to ask any kind of a question. You will be able to chat with it. You will be able to build a project or anything and everything that you do with the chat GPT. You will be able to do it with this Yuri ecosystem, part number 1. Because AI is necessity, right? It's not a need, it's necessary things for all of us, and without AI we will not be able to do anything, at least in 2025 and beyond. Keeping that in a mind, we have a Yuri ecosystem and so many features, so many facilities you will be able to find out, guys. And like I said, it's nothing less than any system out there that you will be able to find out. And it's the same model, even model wise same. And you have an access of a multiple model, Gemini model, Llama model, and all the GPT model is available to all of you. And as per your convenience, and all the latest model, we have made it available to all of you. It's not like old one. So all the latest models are available to you, and as per your convenience, you can try to use and you will be able to get your answer. You can upload images, you can talk about images, you can do a real-time web search. So this is basically Yuri. This is Yuri. Now coming to the next part, a Yuri API. Yeah. So Imtiaz is saying congratulations for completing 1 year. Thank you, Imtiaz. Just 2 days back we have completed. Yeah. Now next is Yuri API. Anyone, guys, anyone of you can tell me like where we are going to use this Yuri API system? Yeah, especially in your batch. Any idea? Inside code, Subham is saying, okay, fine. LLMs, okay. Akash is saying, Archit is saying VS Code, okay, fine. Sir, is it Olama based hosted? We'll talk about it. I'll give you all the answers. Don't worry. Yeah. So Prakhar is saying Olama based hosted. I'll be talking about that. So see, chatbots. Okay. So we are going to talk about a generative AI, right? So your entire batch is based upon generative AI, especially your batch. Let's talk about your batch, not other batches. So your batch is especially about a generative AI. Now, from day zero of your technical class, right? Believe me, from day zero of your technical class till day last, you need an access of a model. You need an access of a chat model, large language model, LLMs, right? You need an access of a embedding models. You need an access of a speech model. You need an access of a embedding model, because without that, you will not be able to move even an inch, right? And all of these models must be available to you programmatically. That I'm going to teach you, right? How you will be able to access all of these models programmatically. But as a part of generative AI, let's suppose I'm talking about agents. Many of us are not aware about agents. That's completely fine, right? But let's suppose we are trying to create a smart system. We are trying to do a smart automation. We are trying to create a smart agents, which is going to take a decision, because this is what inside a generative AI we are going to do, and we are going to see it over there. This Yuri is not going to help you out, right? This chat or any other things, chat GPT or maybe Gemini or maybe Perplexity, they are not going to help you out. You need an access of a model via programming. And this is where this Yuri API ecosystem comes into a picture, where we have given you an access of 27. It's not actually 27. We have added a couple of more models. So now it became 30 plus. 30 plus model. So, but we have not updated this UI part. So it's a 30 plus model access we have given to you, so that programmatically you will be able to use all of these models, and you will be able to build a projects and an application. And like I said, starting from day zero of your technical class till day last, we are going to use this particular Yuri API system, right? Which is pretty much important for anyone and everyone who is learning generative AI. Or let's suppose you are trying to learn maybe a web development. You are trying to build some sort of a project where you have to create a agents, you have to use a LLMs, you have to use a image generation models. You are trying to create a product, right? Without API access, you will not be able to do it. Yeah. So those who are aware about it, maybe they will be able to relate. Those who are not aware about it, you all will be able to relate it very soon. Maybe in a couple of weeks of time, you all will be able to relate. Not just relate, you will be using it, by the way. Yeah. You all will be using it. So this is where this Yuri API integration and Yuri API ecosystem is available, and it's not free on any platform. Yeah. Some of those platforms are giving you a limited trial version of API access, maybe for $5, maybe for $10 max to max, not beyond that, not beyond that, right? None of the platform, it's paid. We have made it available so that our students should not go outside and they should look for an API key. So here, just with the help of one single API key, you will be able to access 27 model from which provider? From OpenAI. All GPT based model, GPT-5 Nano, Mini, 4.1 Nano, 4.1 Mini, the GPT OSS 20 billion parameter model that they have made it open source. So again, that is available over here. 120 billion parameter model, text embedding model from a Google, all Gemini series for real-time search and everything, right? All this like a Gemini Flash model, Pro Preview model, Flash Preview model, everything is available to all of us. From Facebook, Meta, all Llama model series is available to all of us. From DeepSeek, Chinese model, right? But yeah, the best one, the amazing one. So this is also available to all of us. Alibaba, this model is available to all of us. Grook model is available to us. Together AI for image generation, it's available to all of us. Black Forest Lab, available to all of us. Play AI model is available to all of us, so that I will be able to build any kind of a product. I will be able to build any kind of a application on my own, and I will be able to consume all of these models, and I can build anything. Because today, whatever you are going to build, you have to integrate AI. Doesn't matter you are working into a ops side, maybe into a cloud side, maybe into a data science side, or maybe into a big data side, maybe into analytics side. But everywhere we are trying to integrate AI. Entire world is trying to integrate AI. This model comes into a picture at that particular point of a time. And that is the reason I told you from day zero till day last, you need this system. I'm not saying that I'm the only provider, because I'm not using my own model. It's an OpenAI model that I'm using. It's a Gemini model. It's a Llama model that I'm using from Facebook, right? But yeah, in this platform, just with one single API key, you will be able to access all of this 30 plus model in one single go without any kind of a disturbance. Now let's talk about a limit. How much limit we have given to you. So let's suppose you all have a Euron plus access, right? You have a Euron plus access. So per day, you will be able to use how many tokens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 lakh token per day. And if you have an access for 365 days, into 365. So this is a total token limit we are giving to you, which is pretty much like a, enough, I would say, to build any production grade application. So 365 lakh token access altogether from all of this model, you will be able to get it. And we are going to use it heavily inside our classes. Not just that, so you will be able to, we have built the system in such a way that you will be able to generate an API key. That's completely fine, just with one single fine click. So click, create, and then it's done. I'll tell you how to use it, because I know many of us are not aware about API keys. Not an issue at all. I'm just giving you a demo that what you will be able to access. You will be able to track uses of all of these models. As you can see over here, available token for today, 1 lakh. Right? Per account, 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 365 lakh. 365. So this is your daily limit. You will be able to check model status, error status, just like any international platform is providing you. You will be able to see everything. So how much token you are consuming in terms of providing an input, in terms of getting an output, everything on a micro level, you will be able to observe it. Means not even a single token will go for a waste, and you will be able to track each and every token inside this system. This is how we have built this entire platform, just like any other international platform, as I have mentioned, right? Endpoints. So for a text generation, for a embedding, for text to speech, for image generation, for everything, we have created an endpoint. Those who are not aware about endpoints, not an issue, because that is something which I'm going to teach you, that how you will be able to, generate this endpoints. So available model wise, now we have even built a framework inside this model, right? SDKs, you can say, software development kit. So where you will be able to consume this model while learning LangChain, while learning Crew AI, while learning a small agent, while learning Llama indexes, while learning LangGraph, while learning AutoGen. Because these are the framework which we all are going to explore. And if you'll go and check your syllabus, all of this framework is a part of your syllabus, by the way. So you will be able to consume all of this model in a easiest possible manner, whether it's a N8N, so everything. We have given you example, we have given you error status code. So this is again the system that we all need if we are a part of generative AI batch. Obviously, this may be not important for someone who is trying to learn ops or maybe cloud if they are not integrating AI. If they're integrating it, then it's important. Yeah. And nowadays we all are trying to integrate AI somewhere inside each and every system. So this is a Yuri API ecosystem with 30 plus model access from everywhere. All the like a provider or best provider, I would say, in this entire world. Yeah. Do we have a Cloud API? No, we are not providing Cloud API. We are providing a Chat GPT APIs, right? So I think that is like a pretty much going to work for all of you. So this is where Yuri API comes into a picture. So while I'm learning, if I have any kind of a question or maybe like I would like to do some sort of exploration, I can go to Yuri. Otherwise, I can go to Yuri API. Not just that. So in your WhatsApp, right? Let's suppose I don't want to come to Euron platform. Yeah, I don't want to come to Euron platform. Maybe in my WhatsApp itself, I would like to chat and I would like to generate images. I would like to understand the images. I would like to maybe revamp the images, or maybe I would like to generate some sort of suggestions or maybe a code, technically using a chat GPT inside your WhatsApp. So we have made even that as a provision inside a Euron ecosystem. So how you will be able to access a WhatsApp Yuri AI inside your WhatsApp? So here is a WhatsApp tab that you are able to see. Click and then you will be able to join a Yuri AI. And here, right? So here this is a Yuri AI inside my WhatsApp, right? Where you can come, it can generate, you can ask any kind of a question, and Yuri AI is going to give you the answer. So, for example, if I'm going to ask a question to a Yuri AI that give me 10 Python program for loop, it is going to give you in no time. And the amazing part is you can talk to this Yuri AI inside your WhatsApp 24 by 7 without even coming to a Euron platform in your own language, in Hindi, in English, in Punjabi, in Bengali, in Spanish, in French, whatever language that you want, right? You can ask to create images, it will do it. You can ask to explain the images, it will do it. You can ask to revamp or modify your images, it will do that as well. You can try to give a speech command, it is going to obey your speech command, it is going to give you. So I've asked 10 Python program, in no time it has given me 10 Python program. If I'm going to ask for maybe a roadmap, right? Give me a roadmap for generative AI in Hindi in depth and detail. It is going to work and it is going to give it to you. And this system, see, it has started typing, and this system is available to all of you, just like your friends. So see, yeah, it is giving you like what you should learn step by step manner. It is giving you each and everything. It can even, so we have again created our internal agent, a Euron agent. So if you are going to ask not just about the world, if you're going to ask some sort of a question with respect to Euron, that what was a latest live course launched on Euron, you can ask any question with respect to Euron. You can even search for the lecture, that do you have this lecture available? It will try to give you. So see, it is telling me that, okay, generative AI certification bootcamp 2.0, this is the latest like one which is been released basically, and here is a link. So you can even ask about a news. Okay, so let me ask about a news. Tell me news or today's news from Bangalore. Yeah. So it is going to give me even a latest news about a world, about anything, right? So it is basically a real-time WhatsApp assistant. See, and that too with respect to a link, it is going to give you everything, right? So you can ask more and it will try to tell you more. So basically it's your WhatsApp assistant which we have created. So where you can try to ask about anything in real. You can talk about the images, you can talk about any kind of a chat, you can talk about a Euron, and we are trying to make it better and better and better. You just have to ping once. And again, so those who don't want to go through this route, so maybe you can ping to this number. This is the number of a Yuri AI. Just like you ping to your friend, right? In the similar manner, just save this number, ping it, and Yuri AI will keep on working for you. Whatever question you are going to ask, whatever suggestion you are going to ask, it is going to help you out. As simple as that. So chat GPT in your WhatsApp. Simple. Not just chat GPT. So for image generation, we are using a different model. For speech, we are using a different model. For agentic, we are using a different model over here. So this is something that we have created for all of you, which all of you are going to for sure enjoy. And again, so we have also we have built these things in such a way that it will be able to adopt your tone. If you're going to like talk to this AI in a friendly manner, it will try to respond you in that manner. So if I'm going to say something maybe in Hindi, kya haal hai, right? और क्या हाल है दोस्त, क्या हाल है भाई. So it will try to adopt that particular tone. मैं ठीक हूँ, धन्यवाद, आप कैसे हैं? So it will try to adopt your tone, and maybe you can chat more and more, and you will be able to explore, and that lives inside your WhatsApp without logging into any platform, means any platform. As simple as that. So you can go, you can try to enjoy. So Yuri AI is available in bev mode. Yuri AI is available in your WhatsApp, basically, which is going to give you a response. Plus Yuri API is available because we are living in an AI world. Now, so let's suppose I'm learning, I'm able to clarify my doubts, I'm able to get all the answers and everything, right? I'm able to use an API to build my product. Then after doing that, so maybe I'm a fresher, maybe I'm a dropout, and I would like to do some sort of a work, a real time work on a real time project. Just like real time project delivery happens in the similar manner. We have even created a portal for that one, and we have made it available for the entire world. So for that, you don't have to even purchase a courses or anything from us. It's completely free for all of us. So you can click on internship, and here is a internship portal. So where you will be able to find out 600, 700 projects from a different domain with a different difficulties label. So this is a internship portal. You can come over here, you can search, maybe I'm working in a healthcare, I can search for a healthcare project, maybe I'm looking for a Power BI based project, maybe I'm looking for a big data project, a data science project, a generative AI project, a web development project, a cloud based project. So I can come, I can try to search for that project, I can search the label of that particular project, and then I can click on view detail, and it is going to show me 3 documents: PRD, HLD, LLD. Project requirement, or you can say product requirement document, high level documentation and low level documentation, because these documentations is something that we see when we are going to join a industry. Now every project is having its own PRD, HLD and LLD. So you can click on any project's PRD, HLD and LLD, and you will be able to find out that in detail manner we have given you a complete project requirement, that what you are supposed to build, right? What feature you are supposed to build, what will be a backend, what will be a front end, or any other things, right? Just like we see it, and every project is having its unique name as well. Yeah, unique name as well, because inside our industry every project will be having a unique name. So everything you will be able to find out: stakeholder roles and responsibility, what is the functional requirement, what is a technical requirement, non-functional requirement, data requirement, user story, everything in a detailed manner we have mentioned inside a project's PRD, HLD and LLD documentation. So let's suppose you have gone through HLD, LLD, PRD, all of these things, right? And you are okay with this project, and you would like to do this project, and you would like to get a internship later and certificate. Yeah. What you can do? So you can try to click on enroll now. Like I said, it's free. It's free for everyone. Yeah. So you can try to click on enroll now. And by the time you are going to enroll into this project, let's suppose I have enrolled to this project and I can enroll into multiple projects, it is going to generate an offer letter for me. It is going to generate an offer letter for me immediately. Everything is system driven. So as you can see, it has generated an offer letter on 1st of November, just now, right? Anyone and everyone, if you're going to share this offer letter with anyone, they can verify it just by scanning a QR code and maybe just by clicking over here. So digital verification. So no one will be able to do any kind of a forgery, any kind of wrong things with these offer letter, by the way. And this is just an offer letter, right? So whenever you are going to start your internship, so it is going to generate an offer letter for you, and then you will start doing your task as per PRD, HLD and LLD. So you can add a task. So we have given you a Kanban board as well, so you can create a task over here. You can move from here to here to here. Again, in a real time we are going to use a Kanban board, right, to design a task, and then one by one we try to complete all of this task. So everything is given to you, not just that. Yeah. Let's suppose you would like to do this project with someone else, with your own team member, right? Maybe you would like to onboard your teacher, your guide, your instructor, maybe your senior, maybe your batchmates, maybe your project mates, right? Maybe your colleague you would like to onboard, and with them you would like to do this project. You have that feature and facilities as well. So you can onboard as many people as you want. So here we have invite member option. So click, and then link will be copied. If you are going to share that link with anyone, they will be a part of this project. They can start their own project as well, but yeah, they will be a part of your project as well. And here you can see your team member. So by default, if you are starting a project, you will be a lead, and then you will be able to see other team member inside a same project, right? So just like a real time, we try to build a team, and then we try to deliver the task, and then you have to submit the project. So here is a requirement for submitting a project. So you are going to submit all of these things, all of these requirements. Once you are going to submit a project, our system is going to check, our team is going to check, they are going to verify. It takes like 24 hours of time, sometimes 72 hours of time, sometimes even 4 or 5 days we used to take, right? So once you are going, or sometime immediately, you will be able to get the verification. So once you are going to submit a project, And if you have fulfilled all the requirement or majority of the requirement, not all, right? We are not that hard over here. So if you are going to fulfill all the requirement, you will be able to get a completion letter. So technically 2 letters you used to get. One, onboarding, anyone and everyone can get it. But the second one is a completion letter where date will be mentioned. You have started this project from this to this, and this is what you have done. So a beautiful like a completion letter you will be able to get, and anyone and everyone can verify it. Anyone and everyone can verify your letter. So again, no one can do a forgery over here. That's kind of a policy that we are following. And in this way, you will be able to get a real-time experience, part number one. Those who are dropout, obviously they have to showcase some work. Again, that will be fulfilled in this manner. Those who are looking for a transition, but they are looking for a work, and obviously we know what is going inside the industry. Again, that will be fulfilled from this particular platform. So one single platform, but yeah, fulfilling so many different kind of a need, which is a real need for all of us. This is where this internship portal comes into a picture. So it's not just for fresher. Basically, we have created this internship portal with the intention that our learner, our students, or not just our student who is the paid one I'm talking about. No, everyone is our student who would like to learn and do something. So they can come over here and they will be able to, test their skills, and they will be able to build a projects, and they will be able to get a later, because at the end of the day, later matters a lot for many of us. And again, inside a college, second year, third year, fourth year, internship is mandatory. So you will be having something real, something solid to showcase inside your portfolio or inside a GitHub or maybe LinkedIn. Yeah. Saurabh is saying that, are you going to give only an intro? Yes. Today class is going to be an induction session, guys. By the way, I think I have made myself very much clear in a beginning itself. From tomorrow onwards, I will be starting a session. So first you're on platform, and then I'll come to your batch. Yeah. So this one. So this is internship portal. Now, once we are able to do an internship, then we have to create a resume. Resume plays a crucial role, and that too, ATS friendly resume, applicant tracking system friendly resume, because everywhere, whenever you are going to submit your resume, it will go through a ATS system, applicant tracking system, and that system is going to reject, or it is going to select your resume in a phase one everywhere, right? So then this resume AI comes into a picture, and here you can try to upload your old resume, revamp it, or you can try to create a fresh resume from here. So we have given you three different kind of a templates. In these templates, which is a ATS friendly templates, you will be able to create a resume in no time. Very simple. You can try to test it, and we'll be using this system so many times when we'll get into that particular phase. Then there is a job portal, so you can come over here and you are going to search even a relevant job. So we are not producing a job, by the way. We are not listing down job over here. So we have created this portal, so where we are bringing a job from a different scattered platform, and then we are showing you. Yeah. So you can try to use this job platform. And then we have a Avani AI. So inside this Avani AI, you can upload your resume. It will start asking, or it will start taking your interview in a real time, just like a human being. So it will start asking you question, a cross question. It will even ask you to do a coding. If you are doing a coding, so it will even ask you a question that, okay, explain me this particular block, that particular block, a logic behind it, right? This is how, and this is where this Avani system comes into a picture. So upload your resume and start your interview anytime you want, maybe at night, 4 o'clock, right? So I have to give a mock interview. Maybe I'm preparing for maybe a Google or something, and then I have to so prepare your resume, and according to your resume, according to your target company, so it will start taking your interview, not just one single round, multiple round back to back. Yes, multiple round, and that too in a conversational way. Just use the system today, maybe tonight. Yeah, and you will be amazed. Yeah, so we have given a disclaimer. So if your internet connectivity have is not stable, because it's a conversational system, it's a real time system. Just like me and you, it try to do a conversation, right? And then it try to build the question. It's not like it's just going to build a static question. No, it is going to build a question as the conversation will flow, as conversation will go, because this is how a real interview happens, right? So it requires a very, very good internet connectivity. If you are facing any kind of a glitch, then press restart and then it is going to work. And again, we are working behind this. So we are like, we are aware about a couple of issues in this one, but most of the people, some of you, not all of you are going to face an issue. Some of you are going to face an issue if your net is not stable. That's it. Yeah. Net is not stable. So this is all about a ecosystem. We learn, we take help from AI, we consume AI with the help of API, we chat over a WhatsApp and do whatever we want. We do a project internship if we want. We build a resume. We like do a mock interview, go for a job. And what else is required in this entire flow, right? So obviously starting from learning, in between a learning, whatever like AI system or help that is required, that is there. If we would like to do a project for maybe like a, to fill a gap, let's suppose if I have a gap, or maybe if I'm a fresher, or maybe if I'm a working professional, but I'm not able to get a real work outside, we have an internship portal, we have to build a resume, and then give an interview, search for the job, done, bingo, right? Yes, everyone. So this is what we have built as a Euron, a ecosystem. We are building more and more. So like you will be able to see different things. But yeah, I think this is a bare minimum things which is required, and all of you have access of everything. Some of these offerings are free. As you can see, label is already given. And if you are a part of batch, by default, it is available for 365 days for a particular time, for whatever like time you have an access of this platform, which is 1 year, I believe, right? For every one of us. So this is all about a ecosystem, by the way. Now, coming to your batch, generative AI 2.0. Like I said, your batch is not a first one. There are so many different batches with respect to a generative AI, agentic AI, RAG we have launched with a different name. So you can go over there and you can search for all of those batches. So in a different segment. So we have all of these segments covered over here, right? That's fine. Coming to your batch. So your batch, which is basically a generative AI 2.0. Let me close all the other window. Yeah. So today is a very first day, 1st November, and today is 1st November. So today we are going to start your batch. What is the timing? This is the timing when you have joined, 4 p.m. IST, and every day timing is going to be same. It is not going to change at all. Many people come and request us that, okay, maybe I'm not able to join on this time. That's okay. Because we can't change it, because it is going to disturb so many of us basically, right? So this is going to be a timing. If you are going to miss a batch, if you are going to miss a classes, again, not an issue, because by midnight, let's suppose I'm taking this session, right? I'm taking this session and we are recording this session as well. So by midnight, once our video will be processed in our system, recording will be available, resources will be available. So let's suppose I have discussed a code, maybe I have written something somewhere, right? I have explained the architecture, anything, right? So all of those assets, all of those material will be available inside your dashboard. And if I have given assignment, even that will be available. I will notify you personally in your WhatsApp group as well that your recording is available, your resource is available. And if I have given an assignment, so even that will be available, and you will be able to get a notification inside your WhatsApp group. Even before starting a class, I'll notify you. I think you must have seen today that I have already notified you in your WhatsApp group. So this is what I do regularly as a mentor, right? Now, so how you will be able to see the recording? Simple, click on continue learning, and this is your LMS interface, right? How you will be able to join the class? Simple, come over here, click on the link, and you will be able to join the classes. We have uploaded couple of lectures, basically just with respect to a basic of Python, so that in your free time you can try to go through it. That's okay. But yeah, so inside this one, you will be able to see a new tab from midnight onwards, right? Where you will be able to see your lecture, means this lecture, including this particular lecture, which we are recording. You will be able to click over here and generate a certificate. You will click over here. You will be able to see your analytics, the basic analytics we are showing you, not the heavy one, because we all are mature over here, right? So all of these things you will be able to access it from your LMS dashboard. In case of any concern, so we are anyhow connected over a WhatsApp. Now, so those who are not able to join a WhatsApp group, where you will be able to find out a WhatsApp group, go to course induction. So we have mentioned that course induction and WhatsApp group. I believe it's visible, right, to all of us? Yeah. This one, course induction and WhatsApp group. Yeah. So you can just try to click. You can just try to click and then you will be able to join your WhatsApp. Simple, click on a resource. This is a WhatsApp link which is given to you. And for every batches, we have a separate WhatsApp group. So this is how we do it, so that we all will be connected for a very, very long time, not just during a learning. Because I have seen a pattern that learning is completely fine. During a learning, people helps each other. They end up creating a lot of a deep bonding in between. And even after learning, and I have a group which is running since last 5 years, 6 years, and still people are helping each other in terms of opportunity. Because at the end of the day, we need a network, right? And this is not going to be our first transition, or this is not going to be our first switch. Maybe I'll be doing a switch after 1 year, after 2 year, after 10 year, right? And this is where this groups comes into a picture. And like I said, since last 5 to 6 years, we have tons of different WhatsApp group for our different batches from previous company, from this company. And yeah, beautifully people are collaborating with each other. They are helping each other in terms of getting a job. Even they are helping their friends of friends to get a job who is nowhere related to Euron, right? So keeping that thing in our mind, we have created a WhatsApp group. Even if you would like to do some sort of a complaint, do it. It's an open WhatsApp group for all of you. Unless and until you are not doing some misadventure, we will not take any action, because those WhatsApp group is just for you. Do whatever kind of a conversation that you want. We don't have any kind of issue. But yeah, if someone is doing a misadventure, we never ask a question. We simply remove it, because we have that privilege as well. So that, person will not. Again, if you're giving a feedback, even a negative one, that, okay, maybe mentor is bad or this, that, which you will not, I know, because I'm not going to do such kind of a things from my side, because this is not the first time for me. But yeah, so you can do that. I don't have any issue, and for that, no one is going to remove you. Don't worry. So you're free to do all sort of a conversation. I don't have any kind of issue. Just avoid misadventure. Avoid putting some XYZ kind of a link or something, memes or something. Just do a productive conversation. Try to build a network, a solid one, so that you can help people and people will be able to help you out. Keeping that in mind, so we have a WhatsApp group, and during classes, obviously I'm going to do a notification, give you a lot of notification inside your WhatsApp group itself, because WhatsApp is pretty much handy for all of us, right? Nowadays we don't check our mails. We are anyhow overwhelmed with so many calls and everything. So keeping that in mind, we have a WhatsApp group over here. Now coming back to your batch. So today we have started. We are doing an induction session, by the way, right? What you will get, I have already discussed about it. So I believe you have 1 year of access. If you have Euron Plus, right? In that case, everything, whatever is available, whatever is going to come for that tenure for which you have access, you will be able to get it. And again, we keep on running some sort of a discount or something, depends upon the festive offer. Maybe you can try to avail it as per your convenience. So there is nothing I would like to talk about here. Now, let's talk about entire content of this courses. What we are going to do. So in a world of generative AI, right? There are a couple of major things that we all must be aware about. For example, a vector database, RAG, retrieval augmented generation system, agents. Again, there are so many different kind of a framework, agentic framework, which we all are using industry wise: LangChain, LangGraph, Llama indexes, AutoGen, N8N kind of automation framework. We are supposed to be aware about it. We are supposed to be aware about how to build a GPT kind of a custom model. We are supposed to be aware about how to do a retraining of the model, that too in a GPU, right? Cloud platform, the way we do it in a real time. We all are supposed to be aware about basically the cloud platform, where we are going to host a product or a project. Now, if you will go through a syllabus, right, one by one, if you'll go through a syllabus, you will be able to find out everything. RAG, agentic framework, vector databases, every kind of agentic framework, right? Model fine tuning, RAG with the agentic, right? MCP, A2A, generative AI inside a cloud, LLM deployment, CI/CD pipeline, pretty much important for all of us, and then a beautiful project end to end. And project by which project? A Yuri kind of a project. Again, this 4 projects are not going to be only project. So believe me, we will end up discussing more than 20 plus project. And if you don't believe, do one thing. So you must be having an access. If you have a Euron Plus, you must be having an access of all the batches, even the previous one, right? Even the previous generative AI batches, which is an ongoing one, still ongoing one, which time is basically 9 o'clock morning. You can join that group, talk to anyone. Anyone means literally anyone. Yeah, we will end up doing 20 plus projects, because in every section there is a project, there is an application that I used to discuss, because that is my style. I don't just talk about a theory, because we are here to build something, not just like to do some sort of a college kind of education or school kind of education. I don't believe in that kind of education, because I somewhere believe that it's a rote learning. It is not going to help us anywhere. So these amazing projects, not just end-to-end deployment, I would say, with scalability, with security, production grade, everything we are going to talk about. Not just talk about, we are going to build it, bring it to a production, test it, and then build as a product. So we will not be waiting for just this step. So in between, there are so many projects, and which starts from here itself after your vector database, right? So after your vector DDB, which is like a this section, so it starts after this itself. So many application back to back, and real time. So again, what is the meaning of real time? Maybe we'll try to understand once we will get into that particular label. How much time it is going to take for me to complete this batch? Tentatively 4 months of time. Yeah. Yes, sometime I'm going to, like, take a break. I'll be giving you a break Saturday Sunday, because I know Saturday Sunday is the only time most of us used to get. So during a festive season mostly, you will be able to get a break. For example, last week there was a Durga Puja, so we have taken a break. So likewise, let's suppose there is a new year which is going to come in between your batch. So obviously we are going to take a break for that particular weekend. For that, I will be making an announcement maybe 1 week before itself, right? Generally, I don't take a surprise break, like I'm not feeling well or something like that kind of a break. In general, if situation is not worst of worst, so I don't remember when I have taken that kind of a surprise break in any of my batches. But yeah, if that is required, then that is required. As simple as that. Which is like a human thing, right? We all can understand. But generally, that kind of a break will not take. We'll try to avoid it. We'll try to take a scheduled break. That okay, after 1 week there won't be class for this particular weekend. That's it. You all will be able to get a notification inside your WhatsApp. Even in a live classes, I'm going to give you a notification. So continuously your class will keep up and running. Somehow if you are not able to join, that's okay. So we are going to upload a recording, as I have already mentioned. It will be available in your web application. Along with that, so we have a mobile application as well. We have a iOS application, we have a Android application which can run on your like a mobile as well as in your iPad, everywhere. So even from here you will be able to watch a lecture, you will be able to do everything inside a mobile application. So we have given you a provision, so where you can download the lecture. Yeah, download the lecture in device download, basically just like a Netflix or any other platform gives you in the similar manner. So you can download a lecture, and maybe you are traveling, or maybe you are into a weak internet connectivity zone or no internet connectivity zone, but still if you would like to access the lecture, so that feature is available inside your mobile application. Simple. So this is your mobile application, and everything whatever you see here, you will be able to access everything inside a mobile application as well. So this is all about introduction, everyone. Is it fine? Yeah, everyone, are we good? Do we have it in a fast pace too? So if you would like to access a fast pace, simple advice, there is a parallel batch which is up and running, where I have like discussed so many things. This batch is 2 month, or I think 2.5 month old. You can go and check. Okay, 2nd August batch. So August, September, October, right? We are so 3 month old batch, right? So if someone would like to do it in a fast pace, go ahead, do it. And again, you have a group, you have me. Come to the live classes, ask me a question, and I'm going to solve your problem. I'm going to give you an answer. As simple as that. So you will be able to basically like uh, get into a fast track as well. Will you cover architecture expert? Obviously, that's my favorite thing, by the way. Architecture is my favorite thing. Just go and watch my any interview lectures. So tons of architecture I used to cover. Now prerequisite. Yeah, prerequisite. So what is the prerequisite for this particular batch? I have clearly mentioned over here, right? Somewhere I have mentioned, see this one. Let me highlight that part. This particular part. A Python basic model. Somewhere I have mentioned that Python basic module is required. Python basic model for non-coder or revision. Okay, so this is a module that we have given. So Python is, I'm not like a depth of Python because I'm going to teach you a lot in terms of APIs and everything, right? Because we know, I know that many of us are not aware about it. Just a basic of Python, how to declare a variable, how to run the for loop, how to do a while loop, how maybe like a do a comprehension maybe, or a little bit of like a classes and objects and function. Only that much is required. That is the prerequisite. Keeping that in a mind, I have uploaded my own lectures inside your dashboard. So in your free time, please try to go through those lectures, right? You have a week of time. If you have not started, it's completely fine because even tomorrow we will be doing a system setup. So tomorrow's agenda is going to be, guys, by the way, we will be doing a system setup. Plus I will be talking about a generative AI, that from where generative AI has started, what kind of application we can build, again domain wise. For example, if I'm working in a supply chain industry, I'm working in a healthcare industry, I'm working in a defense industry, right? I'm working into maybe a like a banking industry. So what kind of a application we are building, what kind of a things industry is doing, what kind of a tools and technology. So tomorrow that kind of overview I'm going to give you, plus what and all opportunities are available, what how market is moving in terms of generative AI opportunities, right? Which company is hiring, which company is not hiring, plus what will be your salary packages. So all of these things with respect to generative AI will be, I will be talking about in my tomorrow's class. So technically I'm not starting like a core syllabus, right? Because even if you will go through a syllabus, I have mentioned about this. So tomorrow, storytelling, right? So how generative AI products are built, end-to-end storytelling with architecture, with a different domain, tools and platforms, real world example, how it is different from traditional AI. So this section I'm going to cover. So technically a start of your lecture, but again, on a non-tech side, like generic storytelling and overview, so that you will be able to get an idea that, okay, even this kind of application can be built. Okay, even this kind of industry is hiring for this one. So around this, I'll be talking about. So very first module, we'll be talking about, not a second one, not a second one, or not a technical one, which we are going to discuss about, by the way. Plus, going forward, as we'll progress, we'll be talking about even a vibe coding. Just with the help of vibe coding, how you can build anything and everything that you want. But yes, you have a 1 week of time for a Python revision. Try to do a Python revision little bit. I'm not like putting up a pressure. You just have to spend 30 minutes of time, maybe 35 minutes of time on a daily basis for 7 days. And I believe you will be good. If you are already aware about basic of Python, leave it. No need to go through all those lectures at all. It's completely fine. If you will get stuck, ask me question, I'll answer. And in this way, we will be able to even do a revision. So I'm not putting a pressure on any one of you. But yeah, if you are completely not aware about Python, then just a request that try to go through that one. That's it. So that you will be comfortable from day zero itself, which is going to start from next week onwards. So tomorrow agenda is going to be this one, and tomorrow's class is going to be very interesting because it is going to be kind of a eye-opening class for all of you. So where you will like not able to build something, but yeah, you will be able to understand a lot of things from 10,000 feet. I can say, in my term, I used to say 10,000 feet overview. So that 10,000 feet overview, I'm going to give it to you in my tomorrow's class, which is a part of your first lecture as well. So any other question? So whole neuron system is made up of monostack, even a URI part. Then why we learn generative AI in Python instead of JavaScript? See, front end you are able to see maybe into a monostack. Obviously for backend we are using Node. That's okay again. But in some or the other application we are using even Python as a backend. Python always goes in a backend. So obviously in Python we have a like a library. For example, Streamlit library we have a Gradle. Generally, we don't use it for a production grade UI. Python will always sit in a backend. Answer number one. Answer number two. If you are working into a data industry, Python is a most popular language. Big data, data analytics, and for a data science related things. Machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, NLP, generative AI, agentic AI. Because all frameworks supports Python. So that's my second answer. Third answer. Python is the world's easiest language to learn for anyone, not for a tech people. I'm talking about even a non-tech people, basically. So even as a doctor, as a lawyer, so I have seen people that they're able to adopt Python, and the entire world is doing that. It's not just me who is telling this. You can go and check, right? So entire world. Maybe you can go and ask Perplexity or maybe a Chat GPT or UDI itself. It will be able to give you the answer. So that's my third answer to your question. So I have Uron Plus. So which Python course would I refer? Simple. See, for this one, you don't have to go anywhere. In your batch itself, we have preloaded Python section. Are you able to see it? We have tons of Python lectures in Hindi, in English, live mode, in every mode. And we have already preloaded this lecture inside your dashboard. And only this much is required. I'm not saying that more and less. Only this much is required. Just go do a revision, leave it. Forget it. Yes. Sir, is this course enough for LLM Ops? Yeah, LLM Ops we have mentioned. So obviously we are going to talk about. So LLM Ops is something that we learn once and use it every time. So this is where this LLM Ops comes into picture. If you are looking for a dedicated LLM Ops, then you can search for this LLM Ops Masters, which is a completed one. You can go through even that. Dedicated LLM Ops, if someone is looking for. If not, then this is fine. So we have almost everything on the platform. So shall we open up a bridge, guys? Shall we talk? I can see like a lot of chat, but I generally love to discuss things in a live mode. Yes. So okay, I'm going to open up a bridge, and one by one you can raise your hand, and let's start talking about your questions and answers. Yeah. So Soria, please go ahead with your question. Anything you can ask, guys. Anything. I don't have any kind of restriction.
Yeah, hi sir, good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
So apart from the live sessions that we are going to take, so there are other courses which are also available on the platform. So
Yes.
do we have to do them as well in parallel, or these live sessions will suffice,
This
or
live session
we are
is
going to?
suffice for a generative AI if you are focusing just on a generative AI and that too in a live mode. So if someone would like to go into a self-paced mode in a fast track mode, so we have a generative AI courses even for that. And along with this, we have not just a generative AI, we have other segments as well. But yeah, so if you are inclined towards a generative AI, do a generative AI only. Means one thing at a time. You don't have to learn a big data. You don't have to learn a like data analytics. You don't have to learn a cloud and all those things or data search algorithm. Just try to focus on one. As a
Yeah,
provider, we have to provide, right? So that's the reason we.
yeah, yeah, I understand that, but in the generative AI roadmap which is provided on the platform, there
Yeah.
are multiple courses as well. So do
Your
we have
live
to
is
take?
yeah. You have your live is basically combination of all of these
Okay, so everything will be covered which are already
in
there
in
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 the
live.
roadmap.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now next one is Subham Gupta. Please go ahead. And you can raise your hand any number of times, guys. That's okay. I'll give your like if you have some like two question, three question, 10 times you are getting a question, do it. If you would like to share your screen, you can do that as well. Yes, Sumam Gupta, please go ahead.
Yeah, fine. So,
Yeah.
actually, I'm already working on rap
Sumam, I think your voice is breaking.
applications my current
Yeah, sorry, Subham. I think your voice is breaking, Subham.
and
Guys, I think it's breaking for all of us, right? Can anyone confirm?
is it good now?
Yeah. Yeah, Subham, try to speak once.
Sure, sure. Is it good now?
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yeah, better. Yeah.
sure. So actually, Stanshu, actually, I'm already working on RAG applications in my current role.
Okay,
And
good.
my main motivation was to join this course to learn about the LLM architectures, agents, and MCPs. So just
Hmm.
wanted to know if we will cover the LLM architecture as well, because agents and MCPs I can see as a part of syllabus as well.
Hmm. Okay, so if you are looking for a LLM architecture, then the best one is FSDS and interview that I have taken. So here, if you will go, especially if you are talking about the LLM architecture, so there is a research paper called as "Attention is All You Need," which I have already covered inside this one. RNN, transfer learning, fine tuning, CNN, recurrent neural network, GRU, fine, NLP, transformer, NLP network. Yeah. So basically in this section, so I have talked about a research paper called as Attention is All You Need, which is basically a base of any LLMs. Plus there was a data science architecture and interview preparation batches. Over there I talked about that. So maybe you can try to refer that if you're looking for immediate one. And if everyone will say that, okay, so before getting into a LLMs, try to explain me the architecture. It will take around 1.5 hours of time for me to talk about that entire LLM architecture once again. I have already covered multiple times, but yeah. So if your batch is going to demand, because ad hoc demand, obviously I have to cater, I'll be talking, I'll love to talk about the LLM architecture over there.
Okay, okay, Sanj. Because what I know, like because transformers are basically the base of all these encoder decoder models which we.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be talking about transformer then. Yeah. And very soon, maybe like when I'm going to talk about, let me give you that week tentative timeline as well. So let's suppose I'm going to talk about this, then this one. Okay. So before getting into the agent side, I'll be talking about a transformer architecture.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So before talking about, so you can tentatively you can define like, and just remind me if I'm not talking about it, because it's not a part of syllabus. Generally, I go through a syllabus, and yeah. So just remind me, because that architecture is one of the favorite architecture for most of us, basically. So I'll be talking about that.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Now, Digvijay, please go ahead.
So good
So,
evening.
okay, Samiksha is asking one question in a chat. So, what job can we apply after the generative AI courses? So, Samiksha, ma'am, so I'll be talking about that, like I said, tomorrow. Yeah. So, what kind of a job, what kind of a product, storytelling around the generative AI? I have already mentioned that. That topic I'm going to discuss tomorrow. Even like a salary pay scale on like a different company basis. So, basically a startup or maybe MNCs or maybe a product base, and then how you should do a preparation for that. So, that specific topic will be covered tomorrow. I hope I'm able to answer your question. Yeah, Digvijay, please go ahead.
So hope I'm audible. Good evening.
Yes, yeah, Digvijay. Yeah, good evening. Please go ahead.
So actually, I am learning
Mm-hmm.
machine learning courses
Mm-hmm.
from a parallel module. So just
Okay.
I have two questions. The first
Mm-hmm.
question is how important it is for the machine learning engineer
Okay.
to have proficiency in ML ops.
Mm-hmm.
And second question, so there's a ML ops badge over Euron platform, but I
Mm-hmm.
am unable to see lectures there. It's only introduction which I can see.
Yeah, so basically we have multiple ML ops, I would say. So there is a ML ops mastery self-paced that you will be able to find out. So click over here and it's a completed one.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Shall I ping you a link?
Yeah, please. Thanks.
Okay, so let me ping you a link inside a chat. It's a completed one. And this is into a self-place mode. We had a live batches as well. So you will be, so hybrid is mine, AI ML masters, ML ops masters. This was, yeah. So we have live as well as we have self-placed, both we have. So I have pinged you both the links. Like I said,
Thanks.
so we keep on launching multiple courses multiple times because that's a need from the people, right? So everyone is not going to join one batch. So we keep both all the options and we keep on bringing even a new flavor on that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
please answer my first question. How
Hmm.
important it is for the machine learning engineer to be proficient in MLOps? What is the
Uh,
expectation from industry?
Pretty much important, I would say, because any machine learning engineer or deep learning engineer or NLP engineer, so if they are going without a ML ops, they will be having no values. Because as a machine learning engineer, it's not just a responsibility for us to create a model, understand a data, or understand a business, or understand a domain, and then coordinate with the stakeholder, but even to bring our entire system live, and that should serve a millions of user or maybe thousands of user with a specific latency that system is supposed to respond again over there. So there is a concept called as model drift. Over there you will be able to find out a concept called as model training, model evaluation again and again on a regular basis. Now all of these things comes from a ops part, technically I would say ML ops part, right? So any machine learning engineer, deep learning engineer, NLP engineer, I strongly recommend everyone that don't stop only till a machine learning algorithm and then building a model. ML ops is something that you all should learn, and believe me, it's not tough. It's very easy. So yeah, it's important, and all of you should do it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, next one is Amit Misra. Please go ahead.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, Amit, I can hear you. And guys, you can ask me question in Hindi and English, so I can understand. I can speak in two languages. One is Hindi, one is English. So feel free. Don't feel shy at all. This it's like a my responsibility to make sure that you are able to get your answer, and that too in a convincing way. And the language should not be a barrier. Apart from that, so I can even understand Bengali and Oriya, but just incoming. I just have incoming for now. I can't speak fluently. I can speak, but yeah, I can't speak fluently. So I will be able to give an answer in Hindi and English. So just feel free. Just FYI to all of you. Yeah, Amit, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, sir. It's a wonderful session that we have gone so far, right? And I like the course. The only concern that I have in my head as of now is like I got an experience around 14 plus years in IT industry, right?
Hmm.
I'm working as a engineering manager. So
Okay.
I'm just wondering, right? Because I'm looking for a transition to my career now after
Mm-hmm.
having this 16 years experience. Will this course will be an
So in
give me an edge over the others in the same industry where I'm
so
working as of now?
so Amit, I would like to know one thing, that in which domain you are working and what is your technology stack?
So I'm working in a domain where we have an audit applications, right? Where we support banking finance and systems along
Okay.
with audit terms, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the tech stack that I carry as of now is Python and a little bit of Microsoft SQL database, and then I have a little bit knowledge on the data engineering side as well, big
Okay.
data and all.
Okay. Okay. And in big data, so what and all like tools you have used, or what and all tech you have used?
See, I'm an engineering manager, so I generally have that over high level look,
Overview.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Where
Got
we
it.
use
Mm-hmm.
Azure data
Mm-hmm.
engineering stuff, right? Where we
Okay.
use Azure
Okay.
set of tools, Microsoft
Mm-hmm.
Azure and all.
Hmm. Okay. So, Amit, simple thing for you, that if someone is having 14, 15 years of experience, so people are not going to keep an expectation that you are supposed to sit and code, but more or less they will be having expectation that you should connect with a stakeholder, bring a new project, handle a team, establish a new, I would say, kind of a team which everyone is doing it as of now, and along with that, so drive a entire team even on a technology side, not on a low level but yes on a high level, and design some product architecture, find out some of the use cases which is relevant to your client or maybe your current work. And I would say that application matters a lot in your situation. So where you should know that, okay, even this things is possible, means possibility basically. So you must be aware about all kind of a possibilities along with a tech feasibilities, because possibility wise everything is possible, I would say. But yeah, so you should be always aware about that. Okay, so let's suppose if I'm trying to build some of the audit application in your case, let's suppose, then what is the actual problem, what my client is facing day to day, how I can optimize a cost, or maybe how I can try to optimize the timing, how I will be able to save maybe like a customers, or how I will be able to give a better experience to my customer. So around that, so you have to involve a technology. See, technology is nothing, it just help us to solve our business problem. So everything from on your label starts from a business. So understand a business, understand a stakeholder, or understand the current situation, the current tech stack that you are using, then understand the hurdle or maybe a bottleneck that you are going to face if you are going to adopt or introduce a new technology. And all of these places, only one thing matters, which will always come from the practical, which is a application based learning. And I
Mhm.
believe we are going to build so many applications. Like I said, project wise I have mentioned only four, but technically it's 20 plus project that we are going to discuss, starting from your vector database itself. And then you will start realizing that, okay, so I think this is something that I can build. And believe me, you will realize it right after the vector database classes itself, right?
Yep,
So
yep. I have a full
application,
faith on you. Full faith
yeah,
in you. I know I heard a lot of things about this course as well.
okay,
So that's the reason I thought it is
yeah,
best option to go for it.
yeah, yeah. And you
Sudhanshu,
can you can
I
take a
like the
feedback.
way it's being designed.
Yeah.
So overwhelming, but I must say that it's always glad the people like you are making us to have this going and helping us around. Right. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much. Thank you so much, Amit. Yeah, and maybe for a feedback, you can connect with the other group member and maybe the previous batch, which is already ongoing one. And even over there, you will be able to find out a people with 20-year experience, not just one, many.
Okay. So I'm not the one. Okay.
Not
That's
at all. Not at all. And not just from India, from across the world,
all right.
right? So you can just connect. I think there are like 700-800 people in that group, right?
All right.
And you will be amazed. And again, everyone is very much helpful, and they are helping each other in terms of learning. Not just learning, even during a learning, many of us are able to make a transition.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sudhanshu.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so next one is Gitesh. Please go ahead, Gitesh.
Yeah, hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah. So
Sir,
take it straight from Ainon can vouch for you anytime. Thank you so much, Arvind. Thank you. Yeah, please go ahead, Gitesh.
yeah, sir. So my query is I went through the syllabus and there I
Uh-huh.
found that you're also covering deployment in other in all the clouds like
Hmm.
AWS, Azure,
Hmm.
and GCP.
Hmm.
So, sir, here my query was like when we will be deploying in the cloud. So, do we need to buy all the services for deployment? What are the
See,
services required?
yeah. So I'm going to give you a disclaimer when I will be talking about that. For example, forget about this cloud deployment, right? Much
Mhm.
before that. So I'll be talking about even a GPU, right? So inside your courses, so where we are talking about a fine tuning. So how to build our own model and like from the scratch, or even how to fine tune a model based on my own healthcare data, finance data, or any other data. So even
Mhm.
at that point of a time, I'll be using a GPU because GPU is a real thing which we use like all across the world for doing a fine tuning or training, right? So over there, I am going to show you everything with respect to a paid account, obviously for a GPU, and you have to spend couple of dollars, maybe like a $5, $10 you will have to spend, and
Mhm.
just by spending that much of amount, you will be able to learn something real time. Because see, when I say real time means it should be real time, right? And obviously in
Mhm.
a real time, so it takes some amount of money, maybe like believe me, it's not like too much. It's just couple of dollars, maybe $5, $10. That's it, right?
Okay.
That's it. So yes, anyhow, AWS, Azure, and GCP is giving you a free credit, but not for all the services. Believe me. Yeah,
Mhm.
you will not be able to access all of those services even with the free credit. For some of those services which we use in a production grade system, we used to pay. So I will not like say that okay, you should not do it, or I will not be doing it. I will be doing it. It will be up to you if you would like to like spend a couple of dollars, and just couple of dollars, believe me, then
Mhm.
spend it and then do it. Otherwise, I'm going to do it for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
so yes, just to answer your question, you will have to spend couple of dollars, not more than $10 throughout the entire session.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Venkatesh, please go ahead.
Uh, Hi Shubhanshu.
Yeah, hi,
Uh,
please go ahead.
yeah, actually, I have a doubt that do we use all kind of APIs for all the like Open ChatGPT, Claude,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
do
Okay.
we
So
use,
just to answer your question, Venkatesh. So see, first of all, if you'll go to a API, so here there are multiple provider, right? So there
mm,
is OpenAI, there is a Google, there is a Meta, there is DeepSeek, Alibaba, Grok together. Now, so endpoint wise, if I'll show you, so some of those APIs are going to give you an access for LLMs, only LLMs means chat,
mm,
basically, right? So where you can send a chat and then it will give you a response in a batch mode and in a streaming mode. Streaming mode means generate and send, generate, send in this particular mode. Now
mm,
over there, so I can try to use maybe a OpenAI, maybe I can try to use like a Gemini based like a LLMs, or maybe a Llama based LLMs. Now let's suppose if I'm looking for a best of best API just for a coding, just for a chat completion, just for a research purposes, right?
mm,
This is where a differentiation comes into picture. This is the first place, right? Second place of differentiation. Let's suppose if I'm using a embedding. Again, so embedding is something in a layman way if I have to explain you. So embedding is something where we convert our data, means our languages, our sentences into a numerical format. Because
numerical format.
your system is not going to understand your language or my language, right? They understand 0 1. Simple,
Yes.
right? So this is where embedding models comes into a picture. So obviously this is a second another category of model, right? Now let's suppose you are building an application, so where you have to do speech to text and text to speech conversion, right? Maybe in Arabic, maybe in English to English, English to Hindi, Hindi to Arabic, English to French, something like that. You need a speech kind of a model, speech to text, text to speech kind of a model. Then there will be another kind of LLM which will come into picture. You are building an application where you have to generate images. Now over there will be a different kind of a LLM. That's the reason, so we have given you that many access.
Mhm. Next to
Getting,
this.
getting
Yeah.
my point? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
And
every LLM comes with its own responsibility. Yeah, there are many LLMs in a similar category, same category, right? I'm not denying the fact that just for the chat completion, there are multiple LLMs. For example, GPT-5 is there, 4 is there, Llama is there, DeepSeek is there, Gemini is there. But let's suppose if I'm doing a a real-time search, if I'm trying to build a real-time search, just like a Yuri, or just like your WhatsApp, right? Just like a WhatsApp, it can do a real-time news search. Over there, again, ChatGPT is not going to give me response. GPT model will not work. Yeah, over there I have to use Gemini Flash, or maybe some model which can go to a internet in a real time and you can do a search, because this generation that you are able to see, it's not getting generated from a GPT model, right? So
Yes.
again, for a real time, we need a different models, right? So this is where multiple system comes into picture. This is where a variety of model comes into picture, and this is where this Yuri API ecosystem comes into picture. Hope I'm able to answer your question.
Yep. Another one,
Yeah,
Sudhanshu.
yeah.
Actually, I'm a 10 years guys of experience
Mm-hmm.
in this IT field.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is that you are telling that you are providing the 20 live projects, right? Will I
Mm-hmm.
keep that projects in my resume for this? I mean, for this kind of experience in the interviews.
Exactly. So this is what people are doing it. Like I said, so just go to this group, group of this previous batch, which I have launched in August itself, right? Take a feedback from anyone, and people are like, people are over there with the 10-year experience, 11-year of experience, or 18-year, even 20-year of experience, right? We have even 70 to 70-year old person here inside this batch, right? Every
Yeah.
batch will be having, and they have written it, and in between a batch itself, they are able to make a transition. So this is the kind of project. That's the reason I say that we are going to deliver this entire courses in a application building mode, not
Yeah.
just in like a theoretical mode where we'll come to a class, learn a little bit of theory, and then leave the classes. No, we'll go into a application building mode.
Yep. Obviously, actually, I'm also working in the generative AI projects in my current
Mm-hmm.
company.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm working is what I'm implementing in my project is when I'm going into the interviews, when I'm telling that projects into the that is also real time projects. In the interview, they are not satisfied with my project. They are telling that this is not we are expecting from your end. We are expecting
I,
more
I,
kind of
I
projects.
can, I can, I can completely relate to that pain. So where you are getting stuck, I can completely relate. Don't worry, I'm handling it here. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah. I can understand that part. So where that line is coming from. So I know. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Mayuresh, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Rohit is saying I have a video. Okay, welcome to Bash then, Rohit. Yes, yeah, Mayuresh, please go ahead.
Sir, currently I'm working as a business consultant from
Mhm.
my last 4.5 years, 4.5 years.
Okay. Okay.
And my expertise are Power BI and SQL.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, if I want to switch into GenAI field,
Hmm.
and for that, if I have to cover Python, how much I have to cover and how much it will take?
Like I said, so Python wise, I have already uploaded a lecture inside your batch. Don't try to take much of a stress, I would say. Try to cover as much as you can till next week only, and then leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Don't take
whatever
much
we
of
are,
pressure.
okay, okay. But
Fine.
whatever you are going to teach in upcoming sessions,
Hmm.
will I be able to grasp that?
Exactly, because I'll start slow. So don't worry. Yeah. Just try to cover as much as you can. Maybe till oops concept. That's more than enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Mayuresh, is it fine?
Yeah, yeah, I'm clear.
Okay, okay, fine then. Yeah, Naveen Kumar, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sudhansh. Hope you can hear me.
Hello, Naveen. Yeah, I'm audible.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, Naveen, I can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, like Amit, like I do have almost 18 years of experience in the IT industry, and like
Okay.
currently I'm working on my skill set for Kubernetes on the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So my company is drifting towards the AI side now. Now, like we
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do it like in the same way, like where we have started learning this the AI concepts. So I just wanted to hear from you, like how this course would be useful, because like I know that my colleague, like actually he started the August batch,
Okay,
so he
okay,
only recommended me to join this session.
okay, okay,
So
okay.
so
So,
I like he from his guidance, like he works under me, but like he
okay.
asked me to join this call, join this session.
So what was the
So
what was his feedback, sir? What was his like a first line when he has asked you to join?
so actually so he asked me I don't like whether this session is starting or not. Like I just seen some times back, but like later like he came to me and like he asked me to join this call without any fail. So when
Okay, okay.
when he showed me like he only paid for these things.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
So like
Okay.
my question is like towards the AI, like will I able to grasp all the things because I know the Python side and like we started doing the project on the AI side as well. Like the company, as I told, the
Mhm.
company is moving towards the AI trip.
Mhm.
So company is adapting like little bit AI.
Sir,
So
so
it's
see,
not there like
I'll try to give you an answer in a very simple manner. As we have so many senior people in all the batches. So basically, see, on your label, there won't be expectation at all that you will go and build and you will make your hand dirty and build a low level application. Your responsibility will be to manage a complete, like, big team or maybe a complete practice inside your company, and maybe handle a multiple leads, convince a client that okay, fine, so this kind of things can be done. This is the scope of it, this will be the cost on top of this which is going to occur if you are going to do this. Maybe you will be two a step, three a step, or 10 step ahead of the competitor, because this is what your competitor is also doing. Now, to talk about all of these things, you need a knowledge on a application level, you need a knowledge on a possibility level, that okay, this is also possible, this is something which I can do, and this is something which can be done. Now I can assure you that yes, inside this, that's the reason I told you 4 projects, but in total there are 20 plus applications that we used to cover inside this one, in every segment, right? So this is where you will start feeling after a couple of weeks, maybe after third or fourth week. Believe me, you don't have to wait for 3 months of completion of the courses. After third or fourth week itself, you will start feeling that yes, this can be done. Even in my practice, I will do this. I will ask my team to implement such kind of a things. It will be better if at least during a classes, right, that whatever I'm teaching you, whatever application which I'm showing you, do it in your system where I will be helping you out, right? So if even if you will get stuck, I will be helping you out, so that it will be able to give you some lower level understanding as well. And automatically you have 18 plus year of experience, or maybe 14 plus year of experience, you will be able to relate easily, because you have seen the world, right? You have already seen the IT world, how projects works, and how like IT industry works, how we deliver a project, everything you have seen already. So no need to talk about that. But yeah, this is where you will be able to start getting an idea that okay, maybe I can go and I can try to like do it in this manner. This entire lecture will be delivered. So answer to your question, yes, you will be able to find
yes.
out. Yeah.
And also like Stanshu, like I was actually not added to the WhatsApp group. I
So,
don't like
not an issue. So maybe you can just go to this batch, right? And see here, I'm showing you. Go to your LMS, even through a mobile device. No need to go through a web application. Even through a mobile device. In a very first session that I have uploaded, it was a recorded one, induction session. So here, can you see a resource? This one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just click over there. It's a WhatsApp link actually.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, got it.
So even through a mobile app, you can go to the same place and then click, and then you will be able to join immediately.
Sure, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So Ariba, please go ahead. Yeah, Ariba,
Hi,
please go ahead.
sir. Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, I'm currently in the third year of my BCA and I
Okay.
want to build my career in generative AI. Will this
Mm-hmm.
course be helpful for me and will
Ma'am,
I be
yeah.
able
See,
to
if I'll talk
get
about if I'll talk about generative AI, because of like just for that particular reason, this course has been designed. Now, so as you have mentioned that you are in third year, try to focus more on building things. Yeah. So whatever I'm building during this entire session or during this entire lecture, just
yeah.
it. Plus, I'm going to give you a lot of assignments. I'm going to give you a lot of like challenging projects, or in my term I used to say challenges. Try to do it, and then it's done.
Because sir, I have not able to understand most of the questions asked so far, so I am
But that's
bit
fine. See,
scared.
we have a mix of people. See, there are some people who is coming from a different walk of their life, right? It's completely fine. We are coming from a different walk of life, right? It's
Yeah.
coming. So some of us are starting early, some of us are starting late. You have started early. Some of us are starting late. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah. So
Okay,
just try to
okay.
focus on yourself, and whenever you will get stuck, simple, share your screen, ask me a question. The way you are asking question, I'm here to answer your question. Personally, your question, right? It's not like when you will ask question, I will entertain everyone. No. So this is one
Okay.
to one. Just ask your question. I'll work for you, and similarly, I'll work for everyone. Yep.
Okay, okay, got it, sir.
Yeah. At the end of the day, build something with me. Simple. Spend as much time as
Yeah.
possible inside a live classes. Don't miss any of the live classes, because there are a lot of discussion which happens here.
I'm excited, sir.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's.
Yeah. Saurabh, please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Yeah, hello. Saurabh.
Good evening. Actually, I am already around 11 year of experience in mobile domain application. So
Okay, same as mine. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. And actually, I just want to understand
Mm-hmm.
how can I transition, or basically not transition, but how can I look for Gen AI as a role in the future, or do I continue with like whatever I'm just doing? This is my first question. And second question is like, do I need any prerequisites if I go in the future like Gen AI? Do I need ML or other stuff for
Okay. So answering to your second question first, do I need anything else? So if someone is thinking about their career in a data science industry, because generative AI is also a part of data science industry itself, or AI industry we say, right, in a generic way, because AI industry is a big industry, it's a big umbrella. So if you are thinking about a long term, maybe like next 10 year, 5 year, something like that, I strongly recommend everyone that clear a base. Clear a base means machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and NLP. These are the four pillars. And above that, little bit of stats, which is called as mathematics, right? If you are thinking about your career on that, if you are thinking about a short term, for example, in next 6 months I have to make a switch, in next 1 year I have to get into an industry and I have to make a transition, right? Then only generative AI. So short term wise, only one. You can even focus on only machine learning. You can even focus on only computer vision, because even machine learning is having a very good opportunities. Even computer vision provides you a very good opportunities. NLP also provides you, core NLP also provides you good opportunities, and generative AI obviously a booming one, right? So in a short term, I will always suggest that for next 5 to 6 months or 3 months, 4 months at least with me in a class, just try to focus on one. But once you are able to make a transition, right, once you are able to switch a job if you want, then start learning even a core, and even by that time it will be easy for you, because you will be a part of that, like industry. Now coming to your very first question, that I think you have asked, that do I need to use a generative AI in a current company,
Yeah,
or
correct. Like I am in mobile domain application, matlab already in mobile. Do we need to
Hmm.
use something like I'll continue with the mobile application as a mobile developer with the help of Gen AI, or do I need to properly switch in that Gen AI or something like
See, if I'll talk about mobile development, so that depends how much Gen AI or AI your application is consuming as of now, or maybe in next 6 months or 1 year in your current project, it is going to consume. It's not like every mobile application will be having a AI application, right, or AI integration application. There is also a possibility that maybe you will be dedicatedly working, if you're part of big team or big company, for example, MNCs or product-based companies. Obviously, you will be working in one single unit, right? Just like a mobile app, mobile developer, and there will be other people who will be building AI. Even if AI is required in a mobile app, they will just expose that as an API, give it to you, and you will just do an integration. Yeah, this is what you are going to do. So that depends in which environment you are working, and whether you would like to continue in that environment for a long time, very, very long time or not, right? It is always better that we are living in an age of like a era of AI. So doesn't matter, even if you're in mobile field, try to learn. Maybe with a combination of these two, you will be able to get a better opportunity outside. I'm not saying that in a current one, because it depends upon the scope of the project,
yeah.
right? So these are the two scenario. One where if you're but yeah, if you're a part of a small team, for example, my team, right? They work in everything. They build my app, they build my web app, as well as they work on AI, because I have a small team. It's a startup, right? But it will be not the same story if you're going to join MNC, or maybe if you're going to join a product-based companies. So that depends upon your aspiration, what you are looking for from your life.
Okay. Actually, generally, what I have heard, what I explored and everything, like mostly as a Gen AI, people are mostly using like fast API, any kind of Python, you must say backend, and they try to integrate with help of some other.
It's a misconception, by the way. I think that I will be able to remove very soon in a class. That's a misconception. It's not like that.
Okay, okay, sure, sure.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Thank you. Richa, please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. Please go
Sir,
ahead.
I'm already part of your sir, AI ML batch.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think, yeah, I've seen you
yeah.
maybe in a chat. Sometime you have asked a question. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, sir, actually, I have 16 years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, I come from embedded domain.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I started your AI ML so that I'll build on some of the Python understanding
Mm-hmm.
and preferably how you have planned your course.
How
So,
that Python
sir,
is going, by the way?
So yeah, it's going good, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because I have already the programming hold on C
Okay.
language, embedded C, though it is, but yeah.
Then Python
So
is nothing for you, by the way. Yeah.
हाँ सर, वो नहीं है। तो
हाँ.
सर अभी ये बैच मैं पैरेलली करूं या अभी थोड़ा पाइथन हो जाने के बाद यहाँ पूरा फुल फ्लैज स्टार्ट करूं?
नहीं, अगर ना आप जनरेट सिर्फ देखो, आप अगर एमएल में फोकस कर रहे हो ना, तो एक ही जगह फोकस करो, ओनली फोकस ऑन एमएल, एंड देन आफ्टर 2-3 मंथ जब वो खत्म हो जाएगा, ट्राई टू
हाँ
मेक अ ट्रांजिशन फर्स्ट। मींस अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हो एंड इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू गेट अ रियल आउटपुट मींस ऑब्वियसली यू मस्ट बी लुकिंग फॉर अ ट्रांजिशन और सॉर्ट ऑफ अ स्विच। तो जब तक
हम्म
आपको वो नहीं मिल जाता है तब तक दूसरे चीज को टच नहीं करना है, ठीक है।
ओके
क्योंकि उसके अंदर भी ना हमने ऑलरेडी छोटे छोटे कुछ कुछ पार्ट जो है, अगर आप लास्ट सिलेबस के पार्ट में देखोगे तो हमने थोड़े थोड़े जनरे के चीज डाले हुए हैं, ठीक है।
ओके
बट आई स्ट्रांगली एडवाइस एवरीवन दैट ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन वन, गेट अ रिजल्ट आउट ऑफ इट। बैच कहाँ जा रहा है, अभी ये बैच लेकर आए हैं, आगे फिर से लेकर आएंगे सेम बैचेस, एमएल का भी फिर से बैच आएगा और भी बहुत सारे आएंगे। तो डजेंट मैटर एट ऑल, बट हाँ, अगर आप एक पर फोकस कर रहे हो, अगर आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया है, जस्ट फोकस देयर, क्योंकि उसके अंदर भी बहुत सारा कुछ करने के लिए है।
तो सर एम्बेडेड साइड में एआई एमएल ऑप्स मुझे कहाँ लेके जाएगा सर? ये थोड़ा क्वेरी, इफ यू कैन सॉल्व माय
सो
क्वेश्चन।
एम्बेडेड में तो वो मतलब हो सकता है कि आप वैसे एम्बेडेड इंटीग्रेशन में रहो जहां पर आप नॉर्मल इंटीग्रेशन कर रहे हो, या फिर कुछ मॉडल बिल्डिंग काइंड ऑफ आप टास्क कर रहे हो, अगर आप सिर्फ मशीन लर्निंग के ऊपर डिपेंड होते हो तो इन दैट सिचुएशन। एंड उसके अलावा बहुत सारे डिराइव टास्क होते हैं जो कि हम लोग डे टू डे करते हैं इन एवरी इंडस्ट्री, नॉट स्पेसिफिक टू एम्बेडिंग, बट अगर आप कोर एम्बेडिंग में ही हो फिर भी। अदरवाइज यू कैन स्टार्ट लुकिंग फॉर लाइक अ कोर अपॉर्चुनिटी जस्ट इन डू अ मशीन लर्निंग, अगर आप सिर्फ मशीन लर्निंग कर रहे हो तो। अगर आप सिर्फ जनरेटिव आई कर रहे हो देन पूरा दुनिया खुला हुआ है आपके लिए आज के दिन में स्पेशली।
ओके फाइन सर, आई थिंक आई विल स्टिक टू एमएल ऑप्स, एआई एमएल ओनली
टाइम
देन।
देखिए, क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, वी एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग राइट, वी ऑल हैव अ लिमिटेड टाइम, सो इतना
या
टाइम होता है ना पेशेंस होता है, तो इफ वी आर गेटिंग स्टक इन मल्टीपल थिंग्स एट ए टाइम, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वी विल एंड अप गेटिंग नथिंग। सो आई स्ट्रांगली एडवाइस टू माय स्टूडेंट दैट फोकस ऑन वन, एंड देन समय है आप, और जितना जल्दी हो सके उतना जल्दी आप कंप्लीट करो, सिंपल। ऐसा नहीं कि उसको साल भर लगाए जा रहे हैं या फिर 2 साल लगाए जा रहे हैं उसके ऊपर, क्योंकि अगेन उसका रिजल्ट कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है अगर आप साल भर 2 साल अगर वहां पर दे रहे हो तो ट्राई टू कंप्लीट इट सोम शीघ्रम, सो ट्राई टू कंप्लीट इट एज सुन एज पॉसिबल, switch it so that you will get some dopamine hit कि यार इसको हमने किया and then I am able to get a result। then फिर पढ़ने के लिए तो जिंदगी पड़ा हुआ है, and then even as a part of your industry right, you will keep on learning, you will keep on experimenting, ठीक है।
श्योर
तो that,
सर,
yeah, thank you ma'am।
या सी यू
Okay,
एट 7 सर,
yeah,
थैंक यू।
ma'am, thank you। Dhananjay, please go ahead।
Sir, I'm also involved in AL, ML like classes, sir. But I'm facing some problem in real projects. Like I'm
hmm
developing in company. Also, I'm
hmm
working as a product developer over
hmm
there, but in ETL development. But
hmm
my manager also gave me opportunity to develop in Python also. Okay.
okay
So,
hmm
but I'm using AI like Chat GPT or Claude. I'm using, but
hmm
the solution which I am trying to make, it's not working that efficient. There are a lot of time errors are coming. My manager told me like prompts are not giving, you are
Technically
not giving that.
you're doing a vibe coding to build a product, right? You are doing a vibe coding. It will not work as per the expectation at all. So if you are using just a
No,
AI,
no,
yeah,
sir, he told me like he gave some very good but very big prompts. And that
okay,
solution which I was trying to build, he built that. And he's
hmm
from non-technical background also. He's
hmm
also like just giving some prompt, but his prompt is very, very lengthy. Like
hmm
it can be
hmm
like 2 pages, 3 pages. I
hmm
never thought of someone can write a small prompt to these many big lines of pages.
hmm
Like
hmm
it's
hmm
impossible to say.
hmm
So
hmm.
will I going to help in this like classes
We
to
have a
make?
prompt engineering. Yes, we have a prompt engineering. We have a vibe coding that you're talking about, that your manager is doing even as a non-tech person. Yeah. So yes,
So
we are going to do it.
so sir, is it like possible to build that whole type of application? Like if I'm not that Python good for
My
end-to-end
answer
development?
is my answer is absolutely no. So you will not be able to build a big application. By the way, you will be able to build a MVPs. You will be able to build a POCs. Even the application that your managers or anyone is able to build it, it's just a MVP level. When it goes for a scale, when it goes for a different feature, forget about a scale. A scale will come once you're going to host it, right? Before that, so feature and binding the feature backend and front end, all those combination plus some of the AI services if that is required. In that case, none of the Vive coding platform, whether you are going to write a 10 line of a prompt or maybe a 10 pages or even 100 pages of prompt, it is going to work. I'm telling you from my experience because day to day I'm using it, and soon you will be able to feel it even inside your class and even inside your life, right? At the end of the day, you are supposed to be a good developer. You are supposed to be an expert who understands a technology till a lower level. Now, coming to the question why your non-tech manager is able to write a better prompt, because he understands a business in a better manner. That's the only reason. Maybe you understand the technology, you don't understand the business, but he understands a business. He understands what kind of a feature business needs, what kind of a problem statement business is having, how business each and every points are connected. And if you will read out his prompt, believe me, you will be able to find out all of these things which I'm telling you. Right. So he is a person who understands actually a business. You are the person who is actually understanding the technology, and that is a gap. You are not able to write that kind of a prompt, but he is able to do it. Read out his prompt, 2-3 pages that you talked about, right? Maybe sometime read out. You will be able to find out a complete business use case there.
Yeah, I have read, but like I never thought he is going to write those many things like which we have logically in our mind.
Now, obviously, so this is what is called as experience, right? That is the reason he is your manager. Obviously, it comes from the experience. Even if you are going to ask me based on my experience, I'm going to write it down. And then some people who is having more than my experience, maybe they will be able to understand a business in a better way, and they can write it in a better way in terms of prompt and business explanation. Right? That's a reality. And to get on that level, you have to get that much of experience.
So, sir, what should I do now?
As of now, join all the live classes. Don't escape.
Okay.
Simple. No other solution on day zero. Okay, Kamesh, go ahead with the question.
Hi, sir. My name is Kamesh.
Yeah.
Sir, currently I'm working for a tech industry, but my tech stack is completely different.
Okay.
It's a very old technology legacy mainframes.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, I have been trying to do a transition in my career since very long time, but it's not happening.
Hmm.
But at the end, at last, I have taken this step. Do you think I took a correct decision now?
Kamesh, I'll tell you one real problem. See, many of us starts many things in our life. Maybe sometime we are not happy with the things that we are having in our hand. For maybe technology or anything, company or team, many factors matters over there. So many of us just start with some external motivation that okay, if I'm not, or maybe out of fear, right? So I simply advise everyone that don't do it. First of all, right? Yeah, if as you have talked about mainframe, it is having a limited scope going forward, maybe no scope after 5 or 10 years, right? So I simply say that take one firm decision, because see, every new technology or whatever cutting edge things that we have in a market, everything is going to give you an opportunity, but after a certain threshold, means once you will be having that much kind of a experience or you have built that much things or maybe application on your own, then you will start getting a result. Again, different kind of a result matters with respect to different company, different interview. I simply say that if you have started one thing, stick to it with a dedication. Sometimes you'll feel frustrated, you must have felt in that way in your past, but stick to it at least for next 3 to 6 months. It is required because this is the bare minimum time it takes. I'm not saying that there are people who claim that overnight you can do this overnight. I don't believe in that word, right? I believe in hard work, I believe in hustle, and then also believe that things are possible. So do it for 3 to 6 months if you have already decided. If you are doing it with maybe half of your attention and maybe out of fear, it will not work. It will keep on giving you negative vibe and like a different kind of a thought, which is not good for any one of us. So if you have decided, just do it. And if you're completing one of these courses, right, with me, because I'm going to do it inside a class, and along with me you have to do it, and then whatever things which I'm going to ask you, you have to do it. And then after 3 months, just tell me where you are. Things will change. It has changed not just for one person, for a many person. This is what I'm doing since last 7 to 8 years. So trust people, trust a system, trust on yourself at least for 3 to 6 months. Then it is possible. Otherwise it won't be. Just because you have started doesn't mean anyone will be able to finish. And this is like a kind of a law which is applicable everywhere. So if you started, you have to finish, and to do that, stick to it. That's my answer.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Krishna Pratap, please go ahead.
Hi, Sudhanshu sir.
Yes, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
so how this is different from one? I mean, because I started with one, I attended 5, 6, but I couldn't continue.
Syllabus wise, not even a single line of differences at all. Same syllabus, right? Mentor wise, again, zero differences. Timing
Yes,
wise, that is like a 9 a.m. batch. This is
yes.
4 p.m.
That
batch.
was in the morning, and now it's in the
Yeah,
evening.
this is the differences. But I am taking a live classes, and I'm a human, right?
Yeah.
So I keep on giving a different kind of examples. Over there, I talked about 20. Maybe here I'll end up talking about 25 examples. A different one, right? Something new will come in between. So obviously, I'll try to introduce that one. So that's the beauty of live classes. Plus, live is simply like it's an interactive one, right? If you're joining it in a disciplined manner, you learn a lot. If you're not joining, then obviously you will not learn anything, right? But if you're joining it on a disciplined manner, so that's a differences. Technically, syllabus wise, zero means absolute zero differences.
Okay, and sir, can you tell two things actually? Like, what is the recommended laptop for this, the configuration part, all those things,
Okay,
and
recommend.
plus the other investment, like if you are using AWS, some other services. So how much that would be? I mean, I think you have answered
Other
some.
services wise, you're on laptop. Okay, so let me answer to your first question. So I have already created a video. So where I have already attached, I would say documentation. So this documentation is basically open with Amazon URL, which you will be able to find out. So this is a laptop recommendation. If anyone is looking for, this video is available in English as well as in Hindi on my channel and your channel. That's answer to your first question. Sorry, second question. And then answer to your first question. Uh, what is a additional expense? Max to max, $5 to $10, not more than that.
So
And that too, if you want. That too, if you want. Right?
okay, and
Yeah.
sir, in that, are we buying any GPU thing? I mean, like
We
extra
are
GPU?
actually using, even in your previous batch, which you said you have joined, right? So if you'll go and check over there, so we have already used a GPU multiple times. So there is a platform called as HyperStack, basically, which we are using as of now. Maybe I can log in and I can like show it to you. So there is a platform called as, this is my correct, okay. So. HyperStack. Where is my login? I have multiple browsers. Yeah. So I'm like inside a class, I'm using this particular platform called as HyperStack for a GPU access, which provides you H100 and then A100 and every kind of a GPU just on a per hour charges. $1, $1.5, $1.3, $0.8 kind of a prices, and they are going to give you like a GPU. So 1 hour, 2 hour, which is more than enough H100 kind of a GPU, which is more than enough for me to train even a big model with a very, very large scale data set. Yeah. And so this is the reason I told you. So let's suppose we are doing it 10 times, we are doing it 20 times accordingly. $1, $0.5, $2. This is like expenses which is going to come on you if you wanted to do it. From my side, I'll show it. Even I used to train the model, I used to share the model. But yeah, this is the platform I'm going to use, HyperStack platform, by the way.
No, definitely need to do it. Okay, because I couldn't continue last time. Okay, so
Okay,
that's
okay, okay. A referral easily milega. No, I don't share any link. I don't have even a referral link. We don't have any kind of a tie-up with HyperStack, so don't worry. You are free to use any GPU system. Even when I'm going to talk about this HyperStack, a login, a creation of the VM over there, creation of the GPUs over there, authentication, and then like transferring a data. I'm going to show you multiple different options, right? And I'm not going to share any referral link, so don't worry. You won't be able to find out. Just go and check my previous batches as well. So, yeah. Fine. So that's my answer. That is something that you have to like spend. That's it.
Yes, thank you, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Junaid, please go ahead with the question. Junaid Rizvi, अरे आप तो पुराने वाले हो. बताइए. Yeah, Junaid, please go ahead. Hello, Junaid, am I audible?
Hello. Yeah, I'm there, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
yeah.
Sudhanshu, sir, for your time, and thank you for taking so much pain. I mean,
back from the days of iNeuron. Whatever you have launched, I have a subscription.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's very good to be associated with you for some time. So first of all, I want to tell you, आपको message भी शायद किया था मैंने, that finally I am made a transaction. Actually, it's a formal transaction. उससे पहले part time वाले थे. So in a Dubai-based startup as a AI engineer. So where I am handling a team, not a big team, it's a startup. But in addition to that, I'm also doing the coding work.
बढ़िया 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 एक नंबर.
So and maybe I'll move to Dubai in this year also. So thanks to you and to all the newly students also, I want to say the only number one skill that helped me is that आपको याद है जब iNeuron के टाइम में आप क्या कहते थे ना कि खुद से करो.
हाँ.
उस टाइम में ChatGPT था नहीं, use Stack, use
देखिए
Google. तो
हम सिर्फ मेंटर हैं, हम बताएंगे आपको, राइट? दिखाएंगे
definitely sir.
रास्ता,
And
करना आप ही को
yes,
है
yes,
सब
yes.
कुछ at the end of the day.
Because and that thing helped me a lot. Why? Because actually I have the experience in academics. So after 15 years of academics experience, moving to a startup, now I am working on a Linux. I have a password and ID. I mean, it's kind of formal corporate job. So it's a kind of miracle in itself. And thanks to you.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. पॉडकास्ट करते हैं आपके साथ, आप बताइए जब भी आप फ्री हो.
अरे सर बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मैं पूरी जर्नी शेयर करूंगा आपके साथ.
आप मेरे को व्हाट्सएप पे पिंग कर दो एक बार, ठीक है?
मैं बिल्कुल कर दूंगा सर, बिल्कुल
ठीक
बिल्कुल.
है.
So step by step I followed whatever you told me. I mean, first implemented ML solution in my organization, then moved to as a nodal officer with to AICT. Then we will share it on the podcast definitely sir. एक चीज थोड़ा आपसे पूछना है सर, दो GenAI फर्स्ट बैच, और शायद आप इसका आंसर अभी दे चुके होंगे. I was away for the keyboard for some time. So if how soon we will move to the project part? Because
देखिए प्रोजेक्ट जो, हाँ अच्छा, पुराने वाले या नए वाले में?
इसमें तो टाइम लगेगा. जो पुराना वाला जेने का जो
पुराने
बैच
वाले
अभी
में
चल रहा
आई
है
थिंक
हमारा,
3 वीक के अंदर हम मूव कर रहे हैं प्रोजेक्ट में. आई थिंक उसके अंदर अभी आज जो हमने पढ़ाया था, आज एमसीपी पढ़ाया था, कल भी एमसीपी चलेगा उसके अंदर. तो आज हम लोग पुराने वाले में यहाँ पर हैं एक्चुअली में, यहाँ पर, और कल भी यही चलने वाला है. नेक्स्ट वीक आप मान के चलो कि ये 2 सेक्शन जाएगा, उसके नेक्स्ट वीक मान के चलो कि ये 2 सेक्शन जाएगा, एक और वीक एक्सटेंड हो गया तो हो गया, और उसके बाद फिर आपका यही वाला सेक्शन आता है. तो 3 वीक टेंटेटिवली मान लो आप, या 2 या 3 वीक आप मान के चलो, या 3rd वीक में हम लोग पहुंच जाएंगे उसमें.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And because very soon I will be responsible for basically creating an app. It will be kind of that WhatsApp bot, ना? Like you did this Yuri AI. So हम उस चीज को कवर करेंगे यूरी वाले उसमें.
देखिए सिलेबस तो डाला नहीं था. अगर सारे लोग बोलेंगे आपके बैच वाले, तो आपके बैच वाले अगर मतलब सारे बोले तब, ऐसा नहीं एक दो लोग आगे बोल रहे हैं तो, क्योंकि वो ऐसा सिस्टम बनाने के लिए, सिखाने के लिए समय लगता है, राइट? तो आपको भी पता है. तो इट्स लाइक इफ एवरीवन इज सेइंग कि ठीक है, तो 4 एडेड है, एक और ऐड कर देंगे इसमें.
चलिए ठीक है सर, ठीक है, ठीक है.
क्योंकि हमारे पास
तो सो आई मीन नोट टू एवरीवन, अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं तो सर को पिंग करिएगा.
हाँ, तो क्योंकि मेरे पास तो मेरे को तो कुछ बनाना नहीं है ना, मेरे पास तो ऑलरेडी कोड बेस है, सब कुछ पड़ा हुआ है, राइट? हम लोग का ही है, तो इट्स लाइक वेरी इजी टू फॉर अस टू डिस्कस.
श्योर सर, श्योर सर. तो मेरी तरफ से तो यस है. अब बाकी सब जो लोग हैं, आई मीन इफ दे वांट, सो दे कैन आल्सो पिंग सुधांशु सर. ओके,
एग्जैक्टली.
ओके सर, ओके सर. थैंक यू सर. फिर मिलते हैं सर.
जनता जो बोलेगी हम करेंगे. सिंपल सा है. ओके, या आकाश, गो अहेड प्लीज विद क्वेश्चन.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Akash.
Sir, my question is just a small question. ML ops and LLM ops, how those things are different?
Okay, I'll tell you.
And is it necessary to learn ML ops as well as LLM ops?
See, I'll tell you one thing. Actually, if you will go in a little bit of depth, right? So neither ML ops or not LLM ops is very different from actual ops. See, ops means what? So we try to handle the infrastructure, we try to handle the scale, we try to handle the security layer on top of the infrastructure. Now everything is actually coming from the core ops concept. So where we talk about maybe Jenkins, Kubernetes, Docker, Grafana, all those things, right? For logging, monitoring, hosting, creating a CI/CD pipeline. So technically, whether I'm going to talk about, or anyone is going to talk about ML ops or LLM ops, is almost going to be same, and that is going to be the base for ML ops and LLM ops. So ops is the real thing, right? The ops that we are using since decade across all the industry. Doesn't matter like in which like a project you are working, maybe a big data, maybe web application or any other application. Now, so as far as ML ops and LLM ops is concerned, so we try to introduce some of the specific tool over there. For example, if I'll talk about ML ops, so there is a tool called as ML flow. There is something called as DVC, right? So this kind of a tool, but fundamental is actually coming from DevOps, even for those tools, right? Even for those tools. So It's actually same. If you are able to learn MLOps, then a couple of more things you will try to add over there with respect to LLMs. Like for example, like how to host LLMs. So here we try to use a VLLMs or LLM deploy or TGI. This kind of a things we are going to use it, right? To host a different kind of a model on a different kind of a platform. Because LLMs is, it will be a big model, right? And we have to reduce a latency of that particular model even with the frequency, even if frequency is going to increase. So this is just one thin layer we are going to add. So the actual part is ops, then we have added ML ops, then on top of that there is a thin layer of LLM ops where a couple of more tools which is been designed just with respect to LLM ops, we are going to use it. This is what my answer is.
Understood, sir. So that means that we should be having a idea of ML ops. LM ops or LLM ops will add to it.
Even ML ops, before that, let's suppose there is a person who is coming from ops background, right? Believe me, for them, ML ops or LLM ops will be nothing.
Right.
Right,
Sir,
because
one more
it's
question.
actually ops. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Sir, how far DSA is actually required
If
for interview or in
if you are
work?
if you are going for work, it's not required, believe me, right? Day-to-day work, it's
Yeah.
not at all required,
Yeah.
0% required. But for an interview, and especially if you are targeting a product-based companies, maybe Fangman kind of a companies, Adobe, Samsung kind of a companies, then 100%, because in a screening round, right? In a screening round, doesn't matter for which profile you are going to apply, doesn't matter Gen AI or maybe big data or maybe some other, or maybe for a web application developer you are going to apply, they are going to take a screening round. Again, not a very tough question they are going to ask, so, but they are going to take a screening round in a DSA. Right now, keeping that in a mind, so we have already launched a batch DSA with Python Bootcamp, and I'm not taking that batch, believe me. So this batch has been taken care by Ramendra. I think you must have seen his lecture. Ramendra is holding 7 or 8 years of experience, and he has joined Google recently, 2 or 3 months back itself. Right, so he is working into a Google, and the best part is, so he is coming from the research background. He's a NIT grade, so one of the premium institute in India, and NIT grade, and then he's coming from the research background, and then he is working into a machine learning part, and recently he has cracked, and he is teaching you Python and DSA. So if someone, again, this is for everyone. So if someone is targeting a product-based companies, a core product-based companies, their DSA is must, because DSA is must. Doesn't matter for which profile. I'm not just talking about Gen AI profile, any profile. They will like take your interview on this part. So for that, this batch is an ongoing one, even whatever lecture that he has taken. So lectures is already uploaded. He's talking about these things in a beautiful manner. He's a very good communicator as well, right? Very good mentor, very good communicator. His profile is amazing. So if you have a time, just go and spend some time. If you don't have time now, anyhow, if you'll be having a Inon Plus, you will be having an access to all of these lectures as well. So maybe
Yes.
you can target these things even after 2, 3, 4 months, right? And Ramendra is also available in this batch, basically like a WhatsApp group, right? So Ram is also available in this WhatsApp group, and he will be available even in future, right? So for any kind of a guidance, any kind of a support, and if you would like to talk about maybe like how I should do a preparation for Google Fangman kind of a companies, you can go and take his advice. He's like I said, so he's just like me, so he will give you all the answers.
Right, sir. Sir, one last question.
Yeah.
I just wanted to refresh or revise certain concepts in machine learning,
Mhm.
like certain models, KNN or naive Bayes,
Hmm.
and also in statistics, particularly, how do we do hypothesis testing on Python,
Hmm.
particularly?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
those things I was trying to search in the portal, but I was not able to find.
Hypothesis testing, I never talked practically. So I talked about hypothesis testing in a theoretical manner in my lectures. As far as your machine learning algorithm is concerned, so the whole algorithm, whether it's a KNN, whether it's a naive Bayes, whether it's a SVM, whether it's a XG boost or ADA boost or gradient boosting or decision tree, everything is covered in a very detail in your FSDS. Hypothesis is also covered, but I don't think that I have covered at that point of a time.
So is it required in the real-time job?
It is required for your long term. Like I said, so generative AI is fine if you are thinking about short term, but if you are thinking about your career in a long term, stats, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. This, yeah, so stats, ML, DL, NLP, and computer vision. These 5 modules. Maybe you can target for next 1 year or 2 year, but complete it.
No, sir, just applying the
No.
hypothesis testing, A/B testing, is it that is done in the real-time job?
Generally, no. Because yeah, so because it's just a simple statistical method that we try to call and then we try to parse the data. But yeah, there are kind of a job which exists inside the industry. So where they do a research or they are trying to evaluate some of the new mechanism or maybe some of the new model over there. Yes, it has been applied actually.
So, can I get that in this full stack data science
That
course?
is there. So see, whenever we are talking about the model, right? So we are talking about the model. So we are talking about basically AUC. We are talking about ROC. We are talking about F1 score. We are talking about a confusion matrices. Technically, we are talking about that thing with respect to a model, and that is also covered over here, practically plus theoretically in both the manners.
So this is a self-paced, right?
No, this was actually a live classes, and this was a live classes which I have launched in last December. Now it became self-placed because I have ended the lecture. I have completed all the lectures, so it's available in a recorded like a format as of now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Answers a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so Kunal, please go ahead with the question. Then Ramu can go ahead with the question. Then Fajli, go ahead. Yeah.
Hello, Sudhanshu. Following you from iNeuron. So,
Thank you. Thank you,
yeah.
Kunal.
So actually, I wanted your guidance, your mentorship for like as a founder. So I wanted guidance on. So we are three friends working in a startup and each focusing on different skill, developing different skill.
Okay.
So currently we are developing an application and where we lack the Gen AI use cases. So to develop this Gen AI use cases, do we need a in-depth knowledge about the neural nets and the LLM architectures?
In general, no. If it is not like a research-based project, if it is a research-based project, then yes. Otherwise, if it is a like a kind of a consumer product, then like it's not. So it depends what kind of product you are trying to build.
Okay, because I know it is good to have a thing, but I
No.
would
So
like to
like I said,
focus it.
for consumer product, it's not at all required. You don't even need it. You just have to if you are building a wrapper, if you are building consumer product, or maybe if you are trying to solve a current existing some client's problem, in that case, it's not required. Those architecture and those in-depth of institution is not required.
Okay, because we generally have very good intuition and how to we have very good ideas, but the only thing we lack is the competency.
See, if you're trying to start one thing, I don't want to discourage you on this part, but yeah, so idea never works. We all have a lot of ideas, right? If I'm going to ask everyone inside this batch itself, everyone will give me an idea. If I'll go to even a school, forget about college, everyone will be having an idea. Again, you are living in 2025. None of the idea is new. Mark my word, none of the idea that you can think of is new. If you are able to get the idea, you have a Google or maybe you have a Perplexity or Chat GPT or maybe Yuri, go and search that how many competitors you have in India and then in a globe, you will be able to find out not in 10, 20, maybe in hundreds and thousands, right? So same people are trying to solve. It's always, see, in a current situation, because situation was very different 10 years back and then in a dot-com boom era, people have brought the new idea, they have solved the real problem and they are able to build the business. Now we are out of ideas technically, right? Very few people, maybe not 0.0001% of, or maybe less than that, like people used to get a genuine idea, real idea. Many of us are trying to either copy a business, right, and build our own, and maybe many of us are just trying to solve the existing problem in a different way. This is what we do, and we try to make money. And again, this is what the business is, right? This is what the business is, and there is nothing wrong in that part. So I'll simply tell you one thing as an entrepreneur, if you are trying to move, that if you have an idea, you just have only one thing in your hand, and that is a speed, execution speed. Execute it, test it in a market,
Yes,
fail
we
fast.
have MVPs deployed and we are testing it in the market currently.
Yes, so that is the only idea which is going to work. Testing it fast,
and
executing it
selling it
fast.
cheap.
Yeah, failing it fast. Selling it, no, I don't believe in that philosophy. So selling is cheap or expensive. it depends upon your vision. First of all, what is your company vision? Plus, it also depends upon for what kind of a crowd you are trying to build a product, right?
Yeah.
Depends, because everyone will be having, see, even a cheap product people are able to sell, a 20 rupees product, and even there is a product in 10 crores and people are buying it. So there are every kind of a people on this planet. It depends upon your vision, what kind of a product you are building, and how do you see your company's future. Now in both the situation, fail fast.
Correct. Yeah.
So just this is what I
That's
have
why,
followed in my life. So
yeah,
yeah.
I have failed and I have came here. So last one technical question. So while building a GenAI use case, there is always unstructured to structure, then again unstructured data. So we
Not
try to
always. No, not always. Yeah, but yeah,
yeah,
completely.
not always, but we
Yeah.
try to convert unstructured to a structure and then again convert it to unstructured like responses to the end user. So while doing this, like in what time we will cover this this whole architecture of this?
LLM, I think in 3 weeks, max to max. By that time, we will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one last thing, just while monetizing such things and the LLMs, so we are using APIs and an external service. So how can we keep a track on that? So are we covering this in this course? Like,
Yeah, so basically even we are keeping track of it, right? So for example, if you'll go into a URI API and in your dashboard itself, you will be able to keep a track of it. So we are keeping track of basically what is the a token which has been used in one single hit. And for every hit, see 170 tokens, token wise, one single token, right? So prompt token is this one, completion token is this one, total token is this plus this is equal to this one. So plus how much time it has taken for this particular token. So everything can be tracked. Everything means literally everything can be tracked.
yeah, but will we be learning like how to
We
design
will
the
be learning. It's
architecture?
a very, it's obviously this is the reason we are here, right? Obviously we are going to learn that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, Ramu, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Sudhanshu. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you know, my name is Ramu, and I have 18 years of experience in the IT industry, and mostly into QA background. And by role, I am a QA manager. Okay, so I do not, I mean, always, right? People are talking about AI to implement or incorporate in the in our product. So, what is the specific suggestion or guidance that you can give it to me as a QA manager? And I mean, I cannot restrict myself to QA. So I just want to.
That will be my first
even
advice. Yeah, that will be my first advice. The line that you have already mentioned. So don't restrict yourself as a QA manager, because nowadays the way, and you have 18 years of experience, right? So I think you are already aware about this, that things are not restricted towards one single position, or I would say one particular domain or one particular tech or the kind of experience that we are carrying. So now things are pretty much different. So you have to be like a dynamic. You have to understand everything. And again, when I say understand everything, doesn't mean that you are supposed to be pro in everything, right? Again, doesn't mean that. You should always know that, okay, this is possible, this is a scope, this is a right tool, this is a right technology which I can use, and I can try to solve these things in a better way. For example, in a QA itself, right? Everywhere people are doing automation nowadays. Even if just forget about everyone, right? Just talk about your own platform. We have also built a platform. We have a web application, we have a mobile application. Inside one single application, we have an ecosystem. Again, ecosystem means we have like a 8 to 10 product in a system itself, right? Every things go through a production development and then testing and then UAT and then into a production. So everything move in that manner. We have automated most of the things, right, with the help of AI.
Yeah.
Lot of test cases, lot of infra management, we are using it, and we are doing it with the help of AI. So obviously things has evolved. Again, 10 year back when I have started my 11 year back when I have started my career, things was not the same. Right? We were used to write all those test cases, doing a UAT and QA, all those testing in a manual manner, or maybe by using some sort of automation tool, small or big at that point of a time. So thing has changed. So I generally advise to everyone who is having like a 10 year plus of experience or 15 year plus of experience, that try to evolve. You're not supposed to be pro in everything, but you should always know the next solution of your current work, right? Don't keep on doing the same job that you have been doing like till yesterday. So always think that, okay, how I can automate this job, how I can try to reduce maybe effort over here, how I can reduce a team size, how I can reduce a cost, because company is going to hire you for that purpose.
Yeah.
And you will be able to create a value for that purpose. So just know your next step. Keep on exploring that. Okay, if it is taking 10 resources, maybe it is taking maybe 1 month of time to do this task, how I can bring it down to 1 week. And believe me, if you are going to give this proposal to your management, they'll be very happy. Right. So that is my advice to all the senior people. Always.
So, in that context, is that okay to, continue with these specific sessions? And apart from this, is there anything that you can guide me to go through?
Yes, obviously, I will say that go through this one. You don't have to go through anything else. Try to build an application with me inside a class. Try to learn the surrounding technology. Again, I'm not saying that you should sit and you should do all the practicals. No, it's completely fine. But like I said, you should be aware about it, because you are going to propose a solution, right? Unless and until you are not aware about all the surrounding technology, because on your label, you are not supposed to know about just one, many things, right? So a complete end-to-end thing. If you are going to spend enough amount of time with me, believe me, you will get lot many questions. Right? In every classes, you will get lot many questions in your brain that, okay, how this will happen, how that will happen. And in next 3 months, you will be ready for that step. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So spend some time with me, and then you can give me a feedback that whether you like it or not. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So next, Fajlim, please go ahead with your question.
Hi, Sudhanshu.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please go ahead.
I was part of your ML and data science 2020 batch, and I have been following your journey for a while.
2020, 6 years back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
Congratulations on selling Neuron.
Thank you.
I'm very
Thank you so
happy
much.
for you.
Many people are not happy. Thank you.
I am here now, so I'm happy.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So I work for a government firm now in Canada, which has tons of policy related documents. And I work on providing data services to different stakeholders.
Okay.
So having a policy related Q&A board will help us and add a lot of value and kind of saves us a lot of time as well, like rather than going tons of research documents.
Okay.
So I was just wondering, companies right now struggling to adopt Gen AI, especially in terms of security and privacy point of view. So I was just wondering, how do I think more from approach my implementation more from privacy and
Got your point. See, privacy concerns comes into a picture. So when you are trying to hit just a API means like, let's suppose OpenAI API, or maybe like a API from a Cloud A, maybe from a API from a Gemini. So where you are exposing your data. Now, majority of companies are not going to do it, and they are not even doing it now, since like a evolution of ChatGPT. Now, what is the solution? What do we do? So this is where the concept of RAG comes into picture with your custom model hosting. This is where a concept of model fine tuning comes into picture. This is where concept of self-hosting model comes into picture. This is where open source model comes into picture. Yeah. So what do we do? So we never send our data to anyone's server. So we try to always keep it inside our server, inside our ecosystem, inside our infrastructure. And then we try to do a inferencing, same LLMs, we will be able to use it. And that is something which I have already taught in your 1.0. You can go and ask anyone, right? So we entire batch knows that how just by keeping this privacy and security in our mind, how we can host our own model in my own infrastructure, right? How I can try to fine tune with my own data, whether healthcare data or HR data or finance data or banking data or maybe a sales data, right? So even we have done that kind of a task inside the batches. So this is something which I will be covering, and I think that will remove your headache that how we can handle a security part, because majority of time security part comes from a place where we are exposing our data to the outer world, and we never know that what they're doing with that data.
Awesome. I think that really helps.
Yeah, I've already covered that. I have already covered that in my previous lectures. So you can go and check that part as well. And syllabus is same, so obviously I will be covering even over here, because I know that this is a major concern when you will sit and give an interview, or maybe you are going to take an interview. Majority of people will take interest in this segment. They will simply say that I don't want to use ChatGPT API. Now tell me what, right? And no one is using it, believe me. Even like all the finance industry, banking industry, they can't expose their data to ChatGPT or Gemini or anyone, right? So everywhere, so we try to do a self-hosting, again, a scalability we have to handle, lot many things we have to handle. that I have already discussed, and again I'll discuss in this batch. That's my answer.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Suranju. And I think I just joined this batch. I will take a look at the previous batches as well.
No need to
Currently,
hurry. Just spend time with me
yeah,
here.
I'll take
Here
I'll
itself
take
will
my
be.
time. No, I
Yeah.
know the way you teach. I'll take my time.
Yeah. So.
I'll go step by step.
Okay.
And one more thing. So currently we are using Databricks and Azure environment right now. So my plan is to maybe host it locally within my government server so that people can start using it. But they are little hesitant right now. So I want to go with complete plan rather than giving them, the trending AI words. I would like to go with
No,
complete.
I'll even suggest you that again, Azure database is completely fine, but if data breach and security is a major concern, then try to keep it always separate on a separate instance. Maybe the government instances that you have, so try to host it over there. So which eventually, I will not just teach, even you can go and download a code, and I have simply said that use this code and then dump it on any server of your choice. So
Okay.
that is the kind of a practical we are going to do.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Same
Sanju.
code
I'm
base.
looking
Even you are not
forward
going to
to
change
that.
the code base. I have already shared that code base in my previous batches. So
Okay.
code base change is also not required. Just change your data, train it, and host it. Simple.
That saves me tons of time as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Swasti, please go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Sir, I wanted to ask that from past 4 years, I've been working in HR domain, so recruitment and payroll, international payrolls. And my education is I have done BSc Science and MBA in HR as major subjects.
Okay.
So, is the course enough to make a career transition for me?
For generative AI, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
You have to put little bit extra effort because you are not coming from that tech background. But yeah,
Yeah.
with that extra effort, if you're willing to do it, then it is
Yeah.
possible, obviously. And this is more than enough. Like you don't have to look anywhere.
I mean, I want to transition my career in next 4 to 5 months.
I think 4 or 5 months is more than enough. Yeah, that is doable, but with a consistency.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Rahul, go ahead, please.
Sir, my question is while we are building anything, like Euron, when you are trying to build a Euron ecosystem, you think about the stack, why we use this framework, why we use this framework as a front end, as a back end. So my question is why you use a node instead of Django, Fast API, Flask?
Okay. See, okay, node is basically something which is going to give me a scale, which is going to reduce our latency, plus which is going to uplift my development timeline, right? And again, it's very good for like a security, even in terms of building a backend and connecting and handling like my concurrent connections and communications, because that is where the backend comes into picture. Why not Flask? So Flask is not at all production ready. Flask itself says that, right? So Flask is discarded. Why not Django? Django is not giving you a flexibility, right? It's like good to build MVPs and POCs. Yeah, there are platform which is running on Django. I'm not denying that, but still, it's not as good as like a node stack that we have for building a backend, even in terms of like availability of a library. Fast API, it's good for a Python based like a backend if we have, and if we have to expose that to the outer world. But as like I said, so majority of places we are building we are using a node. So it's like whether we can use a node or fast API, that was a choice. We have chosen a node, and we have chosen a monostack and mini-stack for that one. That's my answer. And again,
Okay,
it's
sir,
coming from experience as well. The above everything, right? It comes from the experience. We always try to like, estimate that how much time it is going to take, what will be the team size for that one, how much cost it is going to come. Once I'm going to run it on a server. So basically, if 10,000 people are going to hit daily my application, then what is the cloud cost which I will be able to get? What is a database cost which I will be able to get? So many calculation comes in, goes in a backend basically, and then we are able to eventually build this entire platform. And inside this entire platform, all of these separate products. That's my answer. Yeah, in some of the places we are using even Python as a backend. So I'm not denying that fact, where I'm using fast API to expose it, but very little.
Yes, sir. So why we are using Python in this course
Okay, so
instead of JavaScript?
You can use JavaScript. You can use JavaScript. There is like a no denial on that. You can build a exact same thing. Again, no denial on that. But if you will look into the data industry, right, data science, where we used to build a machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, NLP, and even a generative AI. So majority of people across our industry, so they are using a AI based, see, there is a backend that we are using in this web application, right? So where we are storing your data, all the transactions, all the courses, videos, everything, right? This is one of the backend. Now there is a backend which will go and hit my AI model. Now that backend will be different. Inferencing of AI model backend will be different, right? So
Okay, sir.
entire industry for that backend. Now for this transitional backend that we are using, that you are able to see on this, like whenever you click, right? So some transition is
Yes, sir.
happening, right? Whenever you are going to click here, you are going to click here, some transition is going to happen, right?
Yes,
Now
sir.
for this kind of a backend, transitional backend, so obviously we are using DB, SQL DB and NoSQL DB in a backend, and to expose it, we are using node layer on top of that. Now, wherever AI, a core AI backend comes into picture, we are supposed to host a model. We are supposed to expose that model to the outer world. Majority of places you will be able to find out Python. Part number one. Part number two. Majority of AI framework that you will be able to see in current world, AI agentic framework, LangChain, Llama Indices, LangGraph, AutoGen. So everyone is like majorly supporting Python. Yeah, they have a support even for a JavaScript. Some of them, not all, I would say again, right? But everyone by default is supporting Python. So the entire data industry has adopted somewhere a Python. That is the reason. So whenever you are trying to join dedicatedly a data industry, you should always go ahead with the Python. But above all, the fact is very simple, that if you know one language, simply you know all the languages. You will be able to work in JavaScript. Tomorrow someone is going to ask you that, okay, fine. So take this model and okay, I'm hosting this model with the help of VLLM, and then try to expose it with the help of Node.js backend, Node backend, right? You will be able to do it.
Yes, sir.
Because you understand what the model is, you understand what the inferencing is, you understand what the API is. Node is just one library, JavaScript based library. That's it, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Flask is just a library. Flask API is just a
Yes, sir.
library, Pythonic based library.
Yes,
So,
sir.
but yeah, that's my answer. That I hope you are able to like get the point.
So, sir, somewhere somehow when I click to Yuri,
Hmm.
the API hit to the and somewhere a Python framework
Yeah.
in Euron system
Yes.
like that.
Yes. It's like that.
Okay,
Somewhere.
sir. Okay, sir. Sir, last one question for my curiosity.
Yeah.
Uh, sir, you are launching again and again lot of courses. You have an idea behind that OTC system, buy one subscription and access to the all the courses. Means for the since it's been completed 1 year for an Euron, you are launching a lot of courses. You are instead of thousands of videos over in a Euron, you stored in somewhere and somewhere how any cloud. So it's costing a lot. How can you
Obviously there is
handle this?
obviously, so see, there is a if you're running a business, any business, right, small or big, you will be having a cost, right? You will be having a cost, so obviously you have to manage it. We are not making profit, or you can say much of profit here. So we are into
No, sir.
maybe after 5-10 years we'll like make a profit, but yeah. So obviously it is going to cost you. How, like thousands of, not thousands of videos. I think there are more than 10,000 videos that we have created in last 1 year.
Yes, sir, like that. So I want to know that, like some video which student even may not go there now, because you're launching a live course. Student prefer more live courses instead of recording. So no one can watching this, but instead you can pay all the amount for those videos.
Storage. So there is a two
Yeah.
cost. One is the storage cost, one is the bandwidth cost. So bandwidth cost is like something which you get when you do the streaming, when you watch it. And the storage cost, it's a small cost. Like a storage, no one is going to cost you much. S3 cost is not much, by the way.
Oh, okay. Understand, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so sorry, Ananda. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir. So during this course, as we will build a lot many projects, so uh, do we get a chance to publish these projects on LinkedIn or in a way build a portfolio of sorts
Yes,
like
so
in
obviously
GitHub?
that is something that we all have to do. People are doing it and we all are going to do it. I will be talking about even LinkedIn. I will be talking about GitHub. GitHub is by default. Like we are going to push all the code in a GitHub. All the code will be yours because I keep on creating a lot of projects. So I don't say that don't push, don't publish. It's yours. So once I will take the classes, it's simply yours. Do whatever you want with that project. Uh, you can publish it, you can use it in your and again, majority of project that I used to provide. So basically, you will be using it even inside the industry, even inside your next company, in some of the project, right? Maybe some piece of the code. So yeah, you will be using it and you will be publishing it. That will be norm for us.
Yeah, and one more question. So, sir, actually, I am on a little career break. Actually, my last day was 30th of September.
Okay.
I was working as a business analyst for the last 4 years.
Okay.
So, but somehow wasn't able to make a career transition into analytics or Gen AI space. So now, given the time that we have here together in 4 to 5 months, if I'm able to follow everything, like, will I be able to cover for the gap that is going to be there, like for another
Yeah,
4 to 5 months, and build?
you will be, and if you have a time, so I strongly recommend you. Let's suppose if you are like on a break, so just go ahead with this then. Yeah, in a fast track mode and join this live class. Join both. The timing is different, so you can join both. Yeah, and I will be able to answer all of your question, even in this batch or even in this batch. Join both if you have time. Do it fast.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't have to wait like you don't have to wait for 4 to 5 months. Why to wait for 4 to 5 months if you have 100% of your time? Yeah,
Yeah.
use it. Okay, Soham, please go ahead.
हेलो, कैन यू हियर?
Yeah, Soham, I can hear you.
हाँ, तो सर थोड़े लंबे सवाल है, तो
Thank
थोड़ा
you.
कंटेक्स्ट दूंगा। तो एक्चुअली आई एम वर्किंग सिंस 2023 फुल टाइम।
Okay.
तो एक प्रॉब्लम है कि मेरे टीम में 2-3 जन है, बाकी के 2-3 जन इज वर्किंग ऑन सम अदर प्रोजेक्ट एंड आई एम द वन जो मेन प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहा है।
ठीक है, ठीक है।
एंड मेरे टीम में कोई सीनियर इंजीनियर नहीं है। एंड नाउ एक प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट के लिए नाउ क्या करना है, कौन से एआई प्रोडक्ट्स लाइक रैग इम्प्लीमेंट करना है या फिर वेक्टर डीबी कॉर्पस बिल्ड करना है, क्या करना है एज अ जो सॉफ्टवेयर मतलब सीनियर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर डिसाइड करता है कि क्या रोड मैप होना चाहिए, वो
तो अब
सब नहीं
स्टार्टअप
है।
टेक्निकली अब स्टार्टअप में हो सोहम, राइट?
हाँ, स्टार्टअप में हो।
देखो
तो
स्टार्टअप में ऐसे ही काम होता है। स्टार्टअप में कोई सीनियर इंजीनियर आर्किटेक्ट वगैरह नहीं होता है, तो लिव विद दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल। दूसरा बात ये कि जो भी आपको प्रॉब्लम आएगा आप आइए क्लास में मेरे से डिस्कस कीजिए। आई बी एबल टू गिव यू इंस्टेंट सोल्यूशन एज पर माई लाइक अकॉर्डिंग टू माई एक्सपीरियंस। ठीक है, अब मेरे से बात करो, बताओ क्या यूज केस है क्या नहीं है
हाँ,
अगले क्लास से, एंड देन अदरवाइज मेरा हम ऑलरेडी आपके व्हाट्सएप में हैं। आप पूरा अपना जो यूज केस आपका होगा या जो आप बना रहे हो, ठीक है, पूरा एक बार लिख के मेरे को पर्सनली डीएम कर दो जब भी मेरे को टाइम मिलेगा, मे बी रात तक या मे बी कल सुबह तक। ठीक है, इमीडिएट मे बी आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू रिस्पॉन्ड। ठीक है, बट आपको अगर डिटेल आंसर चाहिए होगा, जस्ट मेंशन एवरीथिंग, राइट, कि ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट है, ये रिक्वायरमेंट है, ऐसा करना है, ये एक्सपेक्टेशन है, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, एंड देन आपको क्या चाहिए, आप मेरे से क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो, किस तरह का सोल्यूशन एडवाइस चाहिए, जस्ट पुट इट इन माई डीएम। ठीक है, आपके ग्रुप में ऑलरेडी हम हैं अवेलेबल। In my free time within 1-2 days, so I'll give you a detail like this one. If I'm not giving you, ping me again, say hi, simple, right? I'll give it to you. So
हाँ,
उसका वो प्रॉब्लम आपका हैंडल हो जाएगा, डोंट वरी।
नहीं,
स्टार्टअप में
मुझे
ऐसे ही होता
एग्जैक्ट
है।
सोल्यूशन नहीं चाहिए था मुझे,
नहीं
मतलब।
नहीं, एग्जैक्ट सॉल्यूशन तो कोई होता भी नहीं है ना। आई
हाँ,
गिव यू ऑल द टेंटेटिव सॉल्यूशन अराउंड इट कि
ओके,
भाई ये होगा। ठीक है, जब तक आप सीख नहीं जाते हो, जब आप सीख जाओगे फिर आप मेरे से थोड़ी ना पूछोगे। ये सब
बराबर।
यहाँ ये सारे कुछ करने के बाद यू विल नॉट इवन आस्क मी, यू विल बी हैविंग लाइक दैट काइंड ऑफ आइडिया ऑन योर ओन।
एंड मुझे ये मेजर क्वेश्चन ये है कि जो इंडस्ट्री में जो चल रहे हैं चीजें,
हाँ।
लाइक आई एम स्टार्टिंग रीडिंग ऑन मीडियम एंड ये सब, सो व्हाट आर द
हम्म।
बेस्ट रिसोर्सेज की, मतलब।
वो सब देखो यार, सोशल मीडिया पर ना कोई भी रिसोर्स जो शेयर करते हैं ना, इट्स लाइक कि उन्होंने खुद को खोल के भी कभी नहीं देखा होगा बेस्ट रिसोर्स फॉर दिस दैट ये वो। देखो सोशल मीडिया में सब लोग ट्रैक्शन के लिए, इट्स अ अटेंशन इकोनॉमी, समझो आप। ठीक है, आप अटेंशन वहां पर दे रहे हो, सिंपली मीन्स की लाइक यू आर द प्रोडक्ट ओवर देयर। बात इतना ही है। तो सोशल मीडिया में कुछ भी चीजें जो आपको मिलती है ना, वो ना तो पूरी होती है ना ही वो रियल होती है। आधा से ज्यादा तो पीआर ही होता है, क्योंकि हम भी करते हैं इसलिए हम आपको बोल रहे हैं। करना ही पड़ता है ना, आपको कंपनी चलानी है, आपको लोगों तक पहुंचना है, आपको रीच आउट करना है। ठीक है, तो समवन हैज टू डू अ मार्केटिंग, वी ऑल डू अ मार्केटिंग, सिंपल। ठीक है, तो वहाँ कोई लाइक शेयर कर दिया कि अच्छा ये पूरा कंप्लीट रिसोर्स इसके उसके लिए। आप खुद से पूछ के देखो कि आपको रिसोर्स तो डेली दिखते होंगे, आपने पढ़ा कितना, उससे कितना काम यूज किया, कितना क्या नहीं किया। तो आई मीन लाइक it's not real. Generally I avoid those things, but
ओके,
so that's my like answer on that.
ओके। एंड सेकंड क्वेश्चन ये है कि
हाँ।
अभी सेम थिंग, अभी मैं अभी जेन एआई का कोर्स करने वाला हूँ, तो
ठीक है।
जेन एआई में फिर एलएलएम्स आते हैं, एलएलएम्स में तो फिर ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स आता है, फिर ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स में।
नहीं, पहले ट्रांसफॉर्म आता है फिर एलएलएम आता है।
हाँ, सो एक लेयर है एंड डीप डाउन फिर डेटा साइंस, मशीन लर्निंग, डीप लर्निंग, एनएलपी, ये सब चीज है। एंड
हम्म
ये सब मुझे आता नहीं है, तो शुड आई अभी अभी मैं ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस भी नहीं है, 1-2 साल का ही है, सो शुड आई बिल्ड माय फाउंडेशन स्ट्रांग इनफ कि
नहीं, पहले अगर आई टोल्ड यू मल्टीपल टाइम्स राइट, इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर अ शॉर्ट टर्म गो विद दिस वन, एंड देन फॉर अ लॉन्ग टर्म ऑब्वियसली आपको आनी चाहिए वो चीज़ें, तो यू विल बी हैविंग अ टाइम। बट पहले अगर आपने एक चीज़ स्टार्ट कर दिया है कंप्लीट कर लो। हाँ, एक आध चीज़ें समझ में नहीं आएगी तो 100% चीज़ें समझनी जरूरी भी तो नहीं होती है, राइट। आप जो बचपन से आपने पढ़ाई करा 100% आपने समझ लिया सब कुछ, ठीक है, बट इसलिए लाइफ में आगे बढ़े। सब जगह वही चीज़ें एप्लीकेबल होती है कि लाइफ में आगे बढ़िए पहले, क्योंकि अगर आप एक ही जगह रुक जाओगे सिर्फ तैयारी करते रहोगे तो दैट विल अगेन बिकम इवेंचुअली अ डिमोटिवेशन, ठीक है। तो लाइफ में आगे बढ़िए, चीज़ें सॉल्व कीजिए, लाइफ में ग्रोथ मिलेगा आपको, नेक्स्ट कंपनी आप ज्वाइन करोगे तो लाइफ जब आगे बढ़ती है ना, चीज़ें आप सीख जाते हो। कोई भी चीज़ें मतलब ऐसी नहीं है कि मतलब बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, इवन लाइक अंडरस्टैंडिंग अ बेसिक, बट हाँ अगर आपने एक चीज़ स्टार्ट करा है तो ये आप करो। अगर आपको बेसिक से ही करना है तो कम टू AIML क्लास करिए, वहाँ पर बेसिक से, वहाँ पर मशीन लर्निंग पढ़ा रहे हैं आपको, स्टैट्स पढ़ा रहे हैं आपको, वहाँ बेसिक से ही शुरू है सब कुछ।
अच्छा, अभी न्यू कोर्सेस कभी लॉन्च होगा लाइव में?
हाँ वो तो आएगा ही आएगा, देखिए वो तो हमारा काम ही है, टाइम नहीं बता सकते हैं आपको बट आएगा जरूर, क्यों नहीं आएगा, आना ही है ना।
ठीक है, बस इतना ही था बस।
ठीक है, हाँ ओके। सो स्टार्ट कीजिए, जब आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया ना तो स्टिक टू दैट थिंग लाइक फॉर सम टाइम, अगर आपने मन बना लिया है तो ठीक है। ओके, या शुभम प्लीज गो अहेड।
Hey, hi Sudhanshu sir. Hope you're
या
doing well.
हाय, या ग्रेट, यस।
Uh, yeah, so basically, I was part of iNeuron from 2020, and
ओके,
I made a couple of switches where I got a decent like
कपल
400% hike with two
कपल ऑफ
companies within
स्विचेस,
one,
तो
one,
शुभम
one and a
शुभम
half
भाई
years.
एक आध यार पॉडकास्ट वॉडकास्ट दे दो यार, मतलब हमारे ही बना
So
कुछ है।
basically, I have completed only 50% of your course last
अबे
time. So this
ठीक है
time,
ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, किया
and
स्टोरी
but
बताएंगे
the
लोगों से।
but the quality of that content and you always tell that there is a favorite paper of your attention is all that you need and
या
neural network, how the neural network will work. So
हम्म
that completely changed. Like whenever I got the questions from interview, I always relate to them. The interview with those questions. Okay, basically before chat GPT era. Okay, अभी क्या
हम्म
है ना कि now I am getting rag and all these things in the interview questions.
हम्म
So I was not in touch with you, and
हम्म
then I saw the video of Krishna X sir, your friend. Okay,
ओके
so
ओके
then I followed them, and I cracked one more interview with that. So I
हम्म
thought, yeah, Sudhanshu sir was there. So I
हम्म
joined this course again, and I wanted to take all these things like now I will just do it 100% completion of all these agentic AI everything. And this
बढ़िया
time I am
बढ़िया।
going to go with the full flow. Okay, so
बस फिर
so
से
all
कर
thanks
लेंगे
to
आप।
you, Sudhanshu. This is a thanking call for you.
थैंक यू सो मच शुभम
Yeah.
फॉर लाइक
So
कमिंग बैक, या
and I would like to I have some this business skill also like I would like to create Euro 2.0 and wanted to sell it to people
एकदम।
like business wala kind of thing. In the education side, I wanted to get some tips from you for that.
ओके ठीक है, मिल जाएगा, पर्सनली कनेक्ट
Yeah,
कर
yeah,
लीजिए, है ना।
yeah, yeah. But thank you, thanks a lot,
या
sir. Thank you.
या
Thank
वेलकम बैक वंस अगेन शुभम।
yeah, thank you.
ओके, या इम्तियाज प्लीज गो अहेड, या
Thank you, sir. Thanks for offering us so many courses. My question is, as you are helping students to get their jobs too, are you seeing a transition that anyone skilled with Gen AI tools, but not a software developer, but still here in US, what I am seeing, the job post is saying that okay, you need to know RAG, vector database, or other tools we are using in your courses, but at that they also add that we need at least 5 years of software development experience. They are needing a Gen AI or prompt engineer, but they need software development experience. So right now I don't have any software development experience.
Okay,
But
so
what do you
I
think?
don't think that that will be like a that will be a case with every company. Yeah, every company is having their own criteria, and yeah, some company will try to like tell you that you must be having 5 year of cloud experience or ops experience or big data experience. Some will say that software development engineer experience you must be having, but again, it's not works like a thumb rule anywhere in this world, including USA.
Like, are you seeing a transition that people are starting hiring
Yes, so
only on
many,
the
so
skills
many in
part?
my group on a regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, thanks. Okay, Annadu Mirtri, please go ahead with your question.
Hey, hi,
Hi.
Sudhanshu.
Hi, please go ahead. Yeah.
Like, I have three part of questions. First
Mhm.
being that, like, I was looking, I took the Euron subscription. So when I looked over there and saw the previous videos,
Mhm.
most of the videos were being taught on Windows system. So could you also help to a parallel kind of learning for the people who are having Mac?
All three. So when I talk about, see, generally I am using, my machine is in a Windows, right? So my entire setup is in Windows. Yeah, some of our mentor is using like a Mac. But when I talk about maybe installation or setup, so I talk about all three, Mac,
Okay.
Windows, and Linux all the time. Because I know some of you must be having a Windows and Mac and then like a Linux. So it's my responsibility to talk about it. And yes, there is a possibility that you will get stuck. You will not be able to find out the way of like, doing installation. And in that case, we have a screen sharing option. I take your screen control, or maybe I guide you live itself, and then you are going to fix an issue in your system. Doesn't matter which system you are using. It's okay. I'm comfortable with all three.
Okay. No, and the second part is like there is a personal project which I'm doing. So in that project, like I have to create a repo on the Hugging Face, and using the API secret key, which is being set by me. Then we have to create the command will be given to the OpenAI key or OpenAI, and then from there onwards, GitHub pages which will be hosted, and it will continue to be hosted like these kind. Like there is a problem statement related to that. So I just want to work if will you be also teaching function calling and all those things?
Function calling, tool calling is by default there. Even in my today's class, morning itself, I was talking about function tool calling.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
So
it's already there.
okay, and since this course is for 3 months, that
4
project.
months, you can say. 3 months, I
Yeah.
don't think that it will be able to complete 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but I have to submit those things by March. Now my problem is once this course gets over, though I have the subscription on a whole for 1 year. Is there a forum on which even after completion of this I can reach out to you or any person who is there from the
You are the part of WhatsApp group. Even if you will not renew your subscription next year, you will be a part of that WhatsApp group, and I will also be a part of that WhatsApp group. So once connected, simple. Like once we are connected for like as long as you will be a part of, or you wanted to be a part of that group. Simple. So it doesn't matter after that you are going to buy a subscription or not. We will be connected all the time.
No. I have been buying your subscription right from the day of iNeuron.
Okay, then
Yeah.
so we see we are connected even till now, right? And in every group I'm available. I don't know, we don't have a provision to create a group for everyone. We had a achievers group and things like that, right? But here for every batches we are creating a group. Then I think you know me then. Then
Yeah, definitely. You and both Chris, like Chris is kind of senior person to me, but
Yeah.
like I'm just like 2 years elder to you. So
Okay.
so
Okay.
like
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about like whenever you have a question or problem, right? And while you are waiting for a March, just try to create the draft of the things that you are looking for.
actually
Right.
the submission date has already passed. So like I was under the dilemma whether which course to join, and then I searched for you, and then I searched for iNeuron old account, and then it
Okay.
got closed. Those things was also there. Then I searched with your name. Are you doing
Okay.
something new? And then I found out, and then I enrolled in this.
Okay. So just do one thing, whatever you are working on, whatever your requirement is, right? So you must be having a draft of those requirements. Just DM
Yeah.
me, right? DM me, and in my free time, I'll look into it. Maybe in a couple of days, so I'll respond back to you. If not, just ping me again, hi, in the same DM, right? Because sometimes what happens because of so many messages, I missed, not intentionally, but yeah, by mistake,
No
I
issue. No issue.
missed. So just ping me. You will get a solution. I'm not saying that 100% to end.
No, definitely,
Building,
definitely. Not
but
only me, like
yeah.
5 or 10 people more are there who are also facing the same issue.
Okay.
Like they were also. So I thought like I will be first, like ask
Yeah.
myself the question so that they can also enroll. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So just do it. DM me, and again, I never say no to like such requirement because I know like we all different people have a different requirement, right? And
Yeah.
obviously you're looking for a help. So I would love to like
Along with to get benefited from your vast knowledge, and also
yeah.
like
It even brings some lot of knowledge and experience to me, right? I mean, like I see the new things, I explore the new things, I see a new challenges, and again, it's a kind of a learning curve for me. This is how I learn, right? From my like students who give me a lot of challenges, senior, junior, everyone, right?
yeah.
So I would love to do that. Just DM me with a complete detail. Simple.
Sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Like, go ahead. Neeraj Jawan, go ahead. And then Kislay.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Hi,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations for your on first year anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have two questions. First, I'm from, finance and accounting background, but,
Okay.
I was, following you from last 2, 3 years, and I have enrolled in Euron Plus. So
Okay.
you have, a lot of, technical courses, which are very exciting to watch and learn from it. But right now, what happened is I just, because is first of all, it you have, provided us lots of courses with Euron Plus subscription is something. So what is happening right now for me is I start watching one, start following one course, and then my interest is
Yeah.
start doing, and then I start
Don't.
doing.
Yeah.
That's why my first question is, uh,
Hmm.
I want to, switch my transaction to data analysis or maybe data science. So
Okay.
how do you suggest how should I, go there? Second,
Hmm.
actually I'm working.
Hmm.
So in Gen AI bootcamp or this particular course, do you, teach how to, prompt engineer? Because right now in our day-to-day tasks, how to, extract more and accurate information from, ChatGPT.
LLMs basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have, this particular thing in this particular course? And first is how I, transition. Give me a, kindly guide me to how to choose a perfect path
Okay,
from,
so see, you have mentioned generative AI, you have mentioned data analytics, you have mentioned even data science, right? Now, all these three tracks are different. And again, so job role and responsibilities and companies which is hiring for these roles is not going to be same. So first of all, you have to decide which one. Now, market-wise, if I'll tell you, so as of now, I don't know like after 5 years what will happen, but yeah, as of now, so people are hiring more and more generative AI engineer who know how to do a model fine tuning, who know RAG, who know LangChain, LangGraph, Llama indexes, Crew AI, N8N, all those kind of a framework. And around that, entire like a application building and end-to-end like a product development. That is a boom. Data science, it is never going to fade up, never going to fade even after 10 years or even after 20 years, because that is a base. It was there, it is there, and it will be there all the time, right? Sometime, yeah, hiring will be slow or like hiring will be fast, but it will be there. Data analytics, it's not that lucrative. Like building a dashboard doesn't excite me, even though I used to teach data analytics. But yeah, because there are some people like who always try to learn data analytics, Power BI dashboard, Tableau, playing on data set, writing a SQL queries, but not that exciting one. And again, market wise, so you will not be able to see many opportunities now, because in many places we are using LLMs, and which eventually majority of tasks, not all I would say, but yeah, majority of tasks we are trying to automate, or LLM is taking care of it, because LLM is very good in terms of understanding a structure, unstructured, both kind of a data. Now, so if you have to choose a track in a short term, as you have asked the question, which track you should choose, so that go ahead with the generative AI. In a long term, after switching into a generative AI, after completing generative AI and switching into it, not just like after completion of the course, I would say, but no, get a job, get an opportunity in generative AI for a long term perspective, learn end to end data science, means stats, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, NLP, all four.
So, so basically in Gen I, the courses, the subject I'm going to learn, it automatically give me the base for data science.
No, vice versa.
Okay,
Actually,
right.
data science is a base for generative AI, but it's not mandatory to know each and everything in data science to learn a generative AI. Without that, it is possible. This is what I'm trying to say. But base wise, base is data science. It was data science. It is always data science.
So if I, you already have one data science course, should I
Hmm.
start with that? Because I'm
If you
already
are looking for just a data science, then yes, AI/ML is there. Right, you can start with that one.
okay. Okay. So, sir, second question is, do you have any, particular course or you have any resources where we can, learn how to, optimize our output from, ChatGPT or Gemini, like, prompt engineering,
Just
something
for
like
prompt
that.
engineering, no, I don't have any such courses. It's a bit boring for me, but yeah. So during my generative AI lecture itself, so we do a lot of like a prompting, and we try to optimize that prompts.
Okay. So it's better I will start, from Gen AI, and then I will, after completing it, then I will
But
start
don't
working
jump.
on.
Yeah, in between, because this will not solve your problem.
So,
Yep.
yes,
Okay.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But the way you teach is, very excitement, matlab, excited. So that's why whenever I get time, I start open, your past lecture and start
Don't. But yeah,
watching.
I'm suggesting you, right? Don't watch my lectures.
Sure, I will do that, sir. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, Kisla, go ahead with the question.
Yeah. Hi, Sudhanshu. My name is Kisle, and I know you from the last 5 years since
Okay.
I knew
Thank
Ron.
you. Thank you.
And we have met personally also like more than 4 to 5 times in Marathalli in your office.
Okay, that's
So
amazing then. Marthali office was like a very, very old one. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So congratulations on your second or third venture.
Yeah, this is technically third. Yeah.
Third, yeah. So I'm from your state itself. So we have met like in a very good, manner also there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, my question was like I'm a Python developer, totally into backend with front end. I mean full stack as well,
Okay.
and
Okay.
right now I'm working for a banking project with purely Python and Azure Cloud.
Okay.
So I just wanted to ask that how this course is going to benefit me, and I have around 10 years of experience, and how I am going to integrate this course with my real experience, and how I am going to like incorporate this in my CV also, and like I want to jump as soon as possible because recently I have given an interview somewhere and they were asking for generative AI only. So I did not have any experience for it.
Okay.
But there are a lot of things like do I have to learn everything in generative AI, or like I can choose some and make the transition, or how the questions
No.
interview questions would be like that?
Yeah. So everything I'm going to teach you, as you have already joined. So and you're the old guy, right? So you already aware about me. So don't worry. Just attend the classes, answer to all the questions, right? So how I will be able to do it, whether it is going to be relevant, how it is going to be, how I'm going to build a CV, what I'm going to write it over there, how I'm going to align it. Just to answer everything we will be doing here, it is going to help you out. Not a lot, I would say 100%, right? It is going to help you out, and you will be able to share or like write a lot of projects inside your resume, and you will be able to talk about it inside your interview. Let's start. Yeah, let's start. As time will go, so you will get the answer of all of these.
Okay, great. And how can I use this? Knowledge with my current project
Exactly.
also.
You're already into Python development, right? So obviously you will
Yeah.
be able to use it, and the industry needs it. So yes, indeed.
Okay. One more thing, sir. I would like you to discuss the interview questions a little deep. After the Python, Python we can answer most of the questions except the coding and all. But try to put some emphasis on coding as well, and if possible, go a little deep into the interview questions as well.
I have a
Because that is
dedicated
what
live batch, recorded batch for a generative AI interview. This is part number 1. If you will go to a Euron official GitHub repository, so I have published even this one. Basically, generative AI interview questions. It's a 200 question, and believe me, no one is going to cross that number of a question. So everything is already covered. You are covered, by the way. Yeah.
so how many questions are there? Like 200 or more than
200.
1,000?
Just try to find out official GitHub repository of Euron, right? And over there, segment wise, I have divided. Let me show you. Let me log in into my GitHub account. I can show
Sir,
you.
please do share the link as well.
Yeah, I have shared already on a this one on a YouTube. I think I have created a video. All tech courses, fine.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. We are friends on Facebook as well. Kishla is my name over there.
Okay. Oh, great.
I made a comment also when you were introducing about this course there. I
Oh.
actually saw this course on Facebook only. Then I joined.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Then I'll run more advertisement on Facebook so that near and
Yeah,
dear.
that is very much required because we don't check the emails or any other media, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that is where we come to know about everything you share. Even Chris' video I watch, I love him. When he completed his million subscribers and all, I follow him there also.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, I'll post more on Facebook then. Yeah, but
Yeah.
just try to search for Elon like a GitHub. I'm not able to. I have so many browser open as of now. I'll share that in a group itself, or maybe just a minute. I will, because I have created one reel and I have created one YouTube videos as well for this GitHub things. So YouTube channel. Uh, I'll just post it inside the group. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
Yeah, one more quick question. I also am looking also for Azure certification that is mandated by my client.
Okay.
So for now, I'm going to take AG 900 and AG 104. So it will be a lot complicated for now for me because I'm doing your generative AI and that one also. So can I expect any help from your institute as well? Is there any question of, dumps available or any?
Azure, I'll have to check. I'm not actually sure about it. So there was one mentor we had, and we had created one course last year, not last year, this year itself, for Azure. But I'm not sure it's sufficient because it was a fundamental course that we have created. This one, basically, Azure Fundamental. It's not in depth. It's not for certification. The intention was to educate people just about the Azure basics. So we have this,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't think that it is going to help you out for a certification part. Yeah.
Okay, well, knowledge-wise, I can gain something, right? Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Gitesh, go ahead, please. Someone. Yeah.
Uh, so, sir, actually, I'm planning to learn this LLM ops. So, I was just trying to create some boundary in between this cloud people and LLM ops, like what all the things I need to learn and what all the things I need to leave. So, specific to like LLM ops, I just wanted to know, sir, like I understand that we need to learn Docker. But do we need to learn Kubernetes also, sir? Because somewhere I have read that
Yeah. Yeah.
Kubernetes.
Yeah. So even Kubernetes somewhere like people are not somewhere, I would say most of the places people are going to use Kubernetes. It's not that difficult. It's just one step ahead of like a Docker. Anyone can learn it easily.
Okay,
But
because
yeah,
I
it's
have
required.
yeah, I have seen at multiple places like it was saying it is difficult to learn. So I
No, no,
was
no,
just
no, not at all, not at all. And if I'll talk about modern day infra-wise, so again, everyone providing you just a click-based or kind of a UI interface, so where you will be able to spin a Kubernetes cluster, and then you will be able even to manage it. So you don't have to do much technically because everything is almost automated. You just have to know that how things works on this particular platform, or how I will be able to spin a Kubernetes cluster, and how I will be able to maintain and manage it.
Okay, okay, understood, sir. Sir, and one more thing, like, sir, you have highlighted between this Node.js and Fast API. So I just wanted to know, like, after that, I have checked in ChatGPT that which one would be better to learn. So they're also like related to LLM. They have highlighted Fast API for in some cases, and in as you have mentioned, like in production area, they have highlighted both the things. So do we need to learn both? Node?
If your backend is Python based, then Fast API. If your backend is JavaScript based, then Node. I have already, this is what I said, right? That if you are going ahead with Monstack, you are building everything in a JavaScript, then obviously Node is going to be the things for you. If you are if you're into a AI area, it's a Python. Then if there is a Python, then obviously there is a Fast API.
Okay.
And I have also mentioned that not Flask. Flask is not production ready.
Okay.
And both are different framework. If you are getting confused between Flask and Fast API.
Yeah, I think I got confused between
Yeah.
this Fast
Flask and Fast API. Both of these things both are Python framework and both are giving you flexibility to create an API, right? Flask is not production grade, Fast API is production grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, so someone please go ahead with the question. Yeah, Surya, you can go ahead.
Yeah, sir. So in this entire curriculum, are we also going to cover N10, make.com?
Already covered? Yes,
Otherwise-
yes. N10 I have already covered. So N10 obviously I'm going to cover. I love N10 by the way.
Okay. And
Yeah.
flow-wise, make.com, all of these to
No,
build.
no, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Okay. So fine guys, so I think this session was good. You all have enjoyed this discussion, this conversation. We will try to start slow, then we'll try to pick up a pace as we will move, as we'll progress inside a lecture. Because I know we have a mixed set of people, and it was amazing doing a conversation with all of you, knowing each and every one of you. Some of you know me like since last like 5 to 6 years, and you have already attended a batch. You have already made a couple of transition in your career. We'll do it once again. At the end of the day, intention of this batch or any of my batch is not just to teach. Intention of every batch that I used to create is to push you towards your next goal. Whatever is your goal, product building, that could be a goal. Transition, that could be a goal. Changing a domain, changing something is that could be a goal, right? And I believe you are supposed to work for that. See, at the end of the day, it's you who's going to give an interview. I'm a teacher. I'll teach you. I'll discuss the application. I'll answer all the questions. I'll try to share all the knowledge that I have gathered in like last 10, 11 years. But at the end of the day, it's you who has to work. It's you who has to hustle. It's you who has to build a project. It's you who is supposed to solve the challenges. And if you are willing to do it, then you are in right place. Let's start a journey, right? And yeah, so from tomorrow onwards, we'll start a discussion. So again, tomorrow's discussion is not going to be much technical. It's going to be like a very less technical. We'll talk of Gen AI, how market is, what and all things you should know, you should not know around that. Technically, a first module from our syllabus, you can go and check. So that is something that I'm going to cover in my tomorrow section, but in very, very detail. And then in every classes, we'll be having similar kind of a conversation. Whatever question, whatever doubt you will be having in your mind, you can freely ask, right? And obviously, I will be able to give you the answer. So with that, guys, thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to Euron once again, and especially welcome to Generative AI Bootcamp 2.0, all of you. And hope all of you are going to love it. All of you are going to